one of the drill favorites. You know him, you love him. Spinal. I'll play it for you in the next segment. But Spinal was a presenter, okay? So he's up there presenting an award with I believe it's DJ Khaled. Is that correct?
DJ Khaled, yes, sir.
And one of the Paul brothers. I don't know which one. And Spinal.
That's Mike Tyson, ladies and gentlemen.
And Mike Tyson was first off, Mike Tyson, just looking at him, high as a kite. High as a kite. All right?
Uh-huh.
They award Shohei Ohtani with the ESPY for Best Single Game Performance for his iconic World Series performance. And Jake Paul looks into the camera and says, Shohei couldn't be here tonight, but he thanks everyone. He's very excited. To which Mike, as they're walking away, looked at Jake Paul and said, and I quote, Shohei the guy?
You don't even know.
Shohei's the guy? Yeah, Mike, he's a guy. I mean, is there anyone who doesn't know who Shohei Ohtani is?
Clearly.
And the other thing that's getting hammered is there was an opening act done by, it was like a I didn't see it. I just looked at a clip. It was like a musical from the Savannah Bananas. Singing and dancing, the Savannah Bananas in uniform. And they're all like, what the hell are we watching? What the heck? OG, by the way, cracked up all his teammates with because OG's a man of few words. We've learned this about OG Anunoby. So he had to go up and do an acceptance speech. And yeah, that was pretty funny. Well, Argentina is victorious. Argentina got it done. And Messi, once again, might be Jordan.
Ain't no Mike.
Yeah.
Ain't no Mike. He is.
He might be Jordan. He 3 goals against Algeria, 2 goals against Austria, 1 goal against Jordan, 1 goal against Cabo Verde, 1 goal, 1 assist against Egypt, 1 assist against Switzerland, 2 assists against England. The pass he made to give Argentina the second goal.
Incredible.
Man, I don't know why I have to say this. You know by now, I'm not a soccer expert. You haven't seen many better passes. I mean, pinpoint. And it was a long kick, which set up Argentina with a header, which got them the goal. They gave them a 2-1 lead. England's hopes and dreams are dashed again. Argentina celebrates. It's painful for these countries and their fans, man. I tell you what.
They take it serious, man.
It's Jags and AFC Championship game, peeps. I mean, it matters. It's a big deal. And Jude Bellingham, no hey Jude this time. Jude Bellingham was yapping at the end of the game, a little pushing and shoving at the end.
He should have got knocked out, bro.
Yeah.
They over there celebrating with their team.
Yeah.
Because you don't like it, you go over and you push the small guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, that was weak.
Yeah. Didn't end well for England. Meanwhile, they're throwing Messi up in the air like champions over there. The country's going crazy. I don't know if this is true, and I'm assuming maybe it's true, maybe it's not. You know, social media. But didn't you tell me there's a dude on Spain?
Oh, yeah, it's true.
It is?
Yeah. Yamil?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And there's a picture of Messi.
So basically, his family put in for a lottery.
Uh-huh.
This was like 20 years ago. Or
This is true. The kid's 19, so yeah.
So 19 years
Yeah.
ago, they put in for a lottery to take a picture with Messi.
Okay.
The family won the lottery.
Okay.
So there's a picture of Messi and Yamil.
Yamil's a baby.
Yeah, he's a baby.
He's in a little bathtub.
It looks like Messi's bathing him.
Yes.
All right. So they took a picture of Yamil and Messi together as he was a child or baby.
Yeah.
Fast forward 19 years later.
Yeah.
This kid is supposed to be the next up and coming Messi.
Yes.
Which is crazy. But it gets even crazier is that the kid scored his first World Cup goal like at the age of like whatever it was, 17 in 9 months. That's the exact same time and same age. And he wore the number 19, which is the same thing as Messi, he was the same age, like the years and the months when he scored his very first World Cup goal, wearing the same jersey number.
So it's true.
Crazy.
Man, that is nuts. That would be like Jordan with baby LeBron.
LeBron, right.
If it's true. You say it's true.
No cap. Ain't no cap.
Ain't no cap?
Ain't no cap.
All right. He says it's true, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have to play the we'll have to play the goal guys again. It's
and that was a good one.
It's a couple classics there. We got a couple classics on the goals. So.
Gave us about 10 of them.
Yeah. He just was out of wind, man. He just kept going, though. Goal. And as you know, as a guy who's tried to set the record and failed, when it goes, it goes.
When it goes, it goes.
You get to the very end of goal, and you're out of air, and it just goes, goal.
You're the perfect person to speak on that.
And it stops. It just stops. It goes away. You lose it. It's gone. That's what happens. So we got a lot to do today. We got a busy show. Should be a lot of fun. We'll see how it goes. We got a couple guests. So we got Doc Murphy will be along. We got giveaways. So we'll be doing this all morning long. So hopefully you guys hang in there with us, and we'll kick some sports concepts and rationalizations. Your comments are always welcome on the text line designed by Lifetime Enclosures.
The Open begins today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Or did it begin already?
Oh, yeah, it's underway.
The Open is underway.
And Bobby McIntyre, Robert McIntyre, is your leader.
Bobby Mack.
If you picked him, good for you. He is 3 under through 14. Sunjay Im is 2 under through 13. Thomas Dietrich's in, though, at -3. Thomas Dietrich, -3. He has shot a 67. Victor Hovland. Did I pick him?
I think so.
2 under through 5. Scotty Scheffler, 2 under through 4. Bryson DeChambeau, 2 under through 4. Alex Fitzpatrick, 1 under through 14. Justin Thomas has a birdie. Terrell Hatton has a birdie. John Rahm has a birdie early. David Duval, Jacksonville's own, even par through 13. Good for David. Not going to win, but a nice showing would be great. Let's see who's not playing well. It's always fun. Hideki-san is 1 over through 6. That's savable. Ricky Fowler, 2 over through 14. No bueno. Matthew Jordan's having a tough day, 6 over through 17. So, but yeah, we tee off all the way till 11:20 this morning, which is 5 hours later over there. That's 4:20 tee times. So, yeah, that's when Bard Jornavicki Skoglund goes. One of your favorite golfers, E.
Bard Jornavicki?
It's Bard Jornavicki Skogan.
Yeah, that's my boy, Skogan.
Skogan.
Call him Skogs.
Skogs. So, yeah, just warming up here. The Open's underway. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Renewal by Anderson is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Anderson, proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
To catch more fish, you've got to think like a fish. Captain Kevin and the Ring Power Fishing Forecast Show, reeled in by the Pest Pros at Royal Pest Services, and awaken 180 weight loss.
Thursday nights at 6
on 1010XL AM.
Jimerson Burr is a full-service, Florida-based commercial law firm that has experience and capabilities to handle any legal issue a business is confronted with. Learn more about what they can do for you at jimersonfirm.com.
Are you looking for a place to outfit your truck or van? It's Catlin Truck Accessories. For 105 years and 4 generations, Catlin is the name you can count on. This is Keith Catlin, and we know trucks and vans too, from Lear toppers, ladder racks, van shelving, strobe lighting, roll and lock bed covers, and everything in between. If you want quality products and great customer service, there's only one name. It's Catlin.
Who can you count on? Count on Catlin.
For 105 years, you can count on Catlin.
Elbow pain, whether acute or chronic, can make it difficult to do normal activities like playing sports, doing household chores, or even sleeping comfortably. Dr. George Barr here, and no one wants to deal with pain without solutions on how to feel better. We've all heard of tennis and golfer's elbow, but there's plenty more that can cause pain, like osteoarthritis, muscle tears, and nerve entrapment. All are treatable at Barr Orthopedics. Getting you back to full health is our mission, and there's a number of different treatment options we can offer. Call us today or visit barrorthopedics.com.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Daly's, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Daly's, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Daly's. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Daly's is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Daly's. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Daly's is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Daly's. Daly's is made fresh, it's made local, and Daly's is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
That shot finds the back of the net, and Sporting Jacks has opened things up.
After a successful debut season, the Sporting Jacks women's team is set to kick off the 2026 season on August 22nd with a home opener against the Tampa Bay Sun. Season tickets are available from as low as $70 for the season. Be there at Hodges Stadium as the women seek to return to the playoffs. For tickets, call 904-863-KICK or go to sportingjacks.com. Come be a part of pro soccer in Jacksonville with Sporting Jacks.
Tailgaters parking is approaching sellout for this upcoming season. Permanent restrooms, all-day security, and on-site restaurant pavilion. Due to stadium construction, your previous parking may be gone. Log on to tailgatersparking.com today.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Yeah! Welcome back to the program. This is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. We'll get to the Dream Fighters Homes poll question in a minute.
Okay, good. Yeah. Showing some versatility, okay.
Argentina. Anyway, Andres Cantor is one of the legends on Telemundo.
got his own commercial.
Telemundo Go.
And he had the call last night. One of the guys who had the call, and we'll let you hear it right now as Argentina scores what would be the game-winning goal against England to advance to the final against Spain on Sunday in the World Cup.
McAllister libre, McAllister Paul otra vez, y va Messi, primero Spence.
Hit the post.
Maca. Messi engancha y va, tiró con la derecha.
Get ready, boys. This one's going to last a while.
Argentino. Asistencia de Leo con la derecha. Por aquí no, por allá sí.
Gave us 6 of them.
You know, I forgot about this, but somebody on the text line reminded me. He said, that's okay. In the end, England got the islands. You remember the Falkland Islands? It was a 10-week war in the early 80s between Argentina and the United Kingdom over 2 British overseas territories, the Falkland Islands. Argentina invaded and occupied the Falkland Islands and invaded South Georgia, not really South Georgia, our South Georgia. They weren't up in Brunswick the next day. On the 5th of April, the British government dispatched a naval task force to engage the Argentine Navy and Air Force, made an amphibious assault, 74-day conflict. 649 Argentine military personnel, 255 British military personnel, and 3 Falkland Islanders were killed during the hostilities. Jeez. It was a major episode in the protracted dispute over the territory's sovereignty. Argentina claimed and maintains the islands are Argentine territory. The British government, however, regarded the action as an invasion of territory that had been a crown colony since 1841. So, yeah. I don't know who has the Falkland Islands today. I have no idea. Did we ever come to understanding what happened? I don't know. No one knows. So I'm guessing those 2 countries probably aren't particularly fond of each other.
Beefing.
Yeah.
I read a stat about Argentina, Dan, in these World Cups. It's pretty crazy. In the knockout stages, Argentina scored 2 goals in the 79th minute. They scored a total of 11 goals in the knockout stages.
Yeah.
They scored 2 goals before the 79th minute.
Yeah.
Which means they scored 9 goals after the 79th minute.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
They said they haven't led after 90 minutes of any knockout game, but they're in the final. They have not led after 90 minutes of any knockout game. They scored in the 111th minute against Cape Verde, the 92nd minute against Egypt, the 112th minute against Switzerland, and the 92nd minute against England. So, yeah, that's crazy. The cheapest ticket for the World Cup final that's coming up Sunday between Argentina and Spain is currently $7,500. This is the most expensive get-in price ever recorded for a U.S. sporting event on TickPick. I said TickPick. I don't know if I believe that, though. I couldn't get into the Knicks garden for less than that. Let's go to StubHub real quick and see what we got. Let's say we wanted to go to the World Cup. Let's see what we got here. World Cup tickets, StubHub. Just out of curiosity. Let's see what comes up. Okay, let's go Spain versus Argentina. Let's see the tickets. Let's say we're going to get 2. Oh my goodness. Now this is at the Met, right?
Is it?
Yeah, up in New York. Yeah, MetLife Stadium. All right. You want to sit in section in the ones, down front. 20,000, 42,000, 12,000, 11,000, 22,000, 41,000, 30,000. All right. Sections twos, 18, 14, 10, 31, 16, 10. Upper deck. Trying to look at the lowest one I can find. Right now, the lowest one. Yeah, they were right. 7,803. Yeah. $7,803.
If France was playing in it against Argentina, I'm sure that probably would have been higher.
You think?
Yeah, absolutely. You got Messi and Mbappe. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but Spain,
Spain ain't no slouch, but
yeah,
you got the two biggest names.
Yeah.
Man. It would have been like Jordan and LeBron.
Huh? They're not cheap. Let's see what the I also have the France-England game. I wouldn't pay much for that. That's at Hard Rock. That is Saturday at 5. Much cheaper. Yeah, much cheaper. You can
what
sit.
What hitting for?
Huh?
What is it going for?
You can sit down low for $1,000, and you can sit upper deck for 700. 700, not 7,000. So yeah, a lot different. But if you want to see, and again, then that's such a. They shouldn't have that game. That game means nothing.
Nothing.
Nobody. I can't imagine.
Nothing.
I don't know enough, but oh gosh, that's such a letdown game, man. Such a letdown game. The reason for so much emotion on the goal, Messi crossed it with his weaker foot, and the commentators from Argentina. Well, maybe none of that may be true, but wow. Yeah, Andres Cantor is Argentinian. Okay, well, there you go. They say this game is just like golf for prize money consideration. Yeah, I guess so. Playing for a little cash. So fascinating stuff, but nonetheless, it should set up. And, man, a crazy night. Crazy night. All right, we're going to talk a little FSU football today. We got Ira Schofel scheduled for a little bit later. Look, I know down in the dumps here. Which brings us to our Dream Finders Homes poll question of the day, brought to you by our friends at Dream Finders Homes. Dream Finders Homes is the official home builder of the Jacksonville Jaguars, the PGA Tour, the Florida Gators, the Tampa Bay Rays. Go to dreamfindershomes.com. Check them out. The homes are beautiful. There's all different kinds of homes, including townhouses. You can get fabulous fixed interest rates. I know some select move-in ready homes, 4.99% fixed interest rate. I know that if you're a first-time homeowner, they'll work with you. What you do is you go to dreamfindershomes.com and contact them. They will gladly work with you. I think they build all over the country, but they build in Jacksonville, I believe, in 15 different locations.
15 of them things.
Oh, just like this guy has Miami 1, but he's got FSU 15. 15. 15, E.
15.
15. FSU fan, what would you want to bring back Mike Norvell in 2027? Like, is there anything that he can do that would say, okay, we'll bring him back? Like, if he makes a bowl game, do you want him back? If he gets 8 wins, do you want him back? Is the answer nothing? There's nothing he can do? If he gets an ACC championship, do you want him back? What do you think the leader is, E?
I think FSU fan is fed up, tired of Norvell.
Yeah.
He can do absolutely nothing. He can win a national championship, and they still don't want him back.
And that's not true, but it is. But right now they would say that, 50.8% say nothing. They're over it. ACC championship 23.7, 8 wins 13.6, make a bowl game 11.9. I did read his payout is still huge after this year. I mean, they're just, man, they are hamstrung. Anyway, we'll get with Ira Schofel managing editor of War Chant, get his thoughts on FSU football a little bit later in the show. We'll hear from some of the FSU guys who are up at ACC Media Days. All that's coming up. You can vote at Dan Hicken 1010 if you would like for a little while longer. So, yeah, that's what we got cooking. What is this? Anyway, yeah, of course, some Gator fans have chimed in. No reason to get rid of them. Of course, you're going to say that. I get it. We always do that. So, we always do that. But yeah, so we're set. Mercedes-Benz Stadium, by the way, in Atlanta has now hosted the World Cup, the Super Bowl, the National Championship, the SEC Championship, not to mention the MLS Cup and the Copa America. But you know what has never hosted?
What's that?
A Falcon playoff game.
Wow.
Which then leads to, it's been fun on social media, and they've been doing this a lot. These stadiums that have hosted these things, and say like postseason games won by England at Hard Rock, won by the Dolphins, 0. They keep doing that stuff at these different venues. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, the Falcons, the main tenet of Mercedes-Benz. Is that true? They've never had a playoff game in Atlanta yet at Mercedes-Benz for the Falcons. That their other ones were at the other one. Let's see, real quick. Oh boy, that's not good. Let's see what the Falcons have done. Oh, let's actually just go Atlanta Falcons playoffs. Let's see what the Falcons playoff history looks like. They're 10-14. Their last playoff was 2017. They were on the road. So 2016, they were at home.
But it wasn't Mercedes-Benz Stadium then.
Right. It was what, the Georgia Dome?
Georgia Dome.
Mm-hmm. 2016 was their Super Bowl. The following year, they won a playoff game, then lost to the Eagles. 16 and 17, they went in the playoffs in 8, 10, 11, and 12. So, but they only went 1 and 4 in those years. They've made some playoff appearances, but they haven't been there in a while now. There's some long playoff droughts going on, though, in the NFL. We'll talk about that. We got a lot to do today. It's a busy day. We're going to have, like I said, Irish Schofel. Doc Murphy will be in. We got giveaways. It's all happening here on The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Mirafiber Gummies. 8 grams of fiber in just 1 serving. Relax, it's Mirafiber. Final major of the year underway at Royal Birkdale, and does it feel like an open? Virtually no wind, the sun is shining. There are birdies out there. Defending champion Scotty Scheffler has 2 of them in the first 3 holes. He is 2 under, 1 back. Thomas Dietrich was in the first group to tee off this morning. The Belgian is the clubhouse leader after a 3 under 67. Also at 3 under, tied for the lead, the big man from Scotland, Robert McIntyre, after a birdie at 14. Nick Taylor, the Canadian, has birdied the first 3 holes, and Alex Smalley from Rochester, New York, he birdied 4 of the first 5 before a bogey at 6. Bryson DeChambeau, 1 back at 2 under. He missed the cut at the first 3 majors of the season. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
You just testified under oath you're getting more fiber in your diet, and it was easy. Where is this additional fiber coming from?
Mirafiber Gummies.
Objection!
It's true. Mirafiber has 8 grams of fiber to help me get the fiber I need in a day, plus 4 B vitamins for metabolism support. All in 1 serving.
Overruled.
My gut rests its case.
Oh, that's my line.
Find Mirafiber today at your local retailer from the makers of Miralax. Mirafiber supports metabolism of carbs, fats, and proteins. Serving size is 4 gummies.
Your ambition just met its match with Robinhood. You play for the win, not just on game day, every day. Channel that drive into your money. Robinhood puts you in control, all on one platform. You expect more from yourself. Expect more from your money. Get started today at Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Again, that's Robinhood.com/yourmoney. Your money, your move.
Santa Claus normally avoids Florida this time of year, but not this year. Christmas in July is happening right now at Beard's Diamonds. Get up to 40% off now through July 27th. Beard's showcases are stocked with all new fashion jewelry, exquisite colored gemstone pieces, and the best selection of diamonds in North Florida. Rounds, emerald cuts, princess cuts, cushion cuts, ovals, from a half carat to 10 carats and more. Come and find the perfect engagement ring now at Beard's and save up to 40%. Beard's Diamonds at the shops at Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com.
Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Jacksonville homes are selling, but it could take months and a low price, lower than you want to sell. It could. Doesn't have to. Getting top price means aggressive marketing, and Chad and Sandy Newman are the Jacksonville experts who've proven systems that are going to drive demand and sell your home. So if you need to sell now, Chad and Sandy get instant offers. Fast, easy, stress-free. Max price. They're going to aggressively market. And whether you're buying or selling, fast or max, Chad and Sandy have the proven plan guaranteed. How's this for a bottom line? Chad and Sandy guarantee your home sold at an agreed-upon price and deadline, or they'll buy it. No required costly repairs. Pick your move date, agree, and move on. Keith in Atlantic Beach. I wanted to move my parents closer. They needed a lot of help getting their home ready for sale. Finding a new one. Medical issues made things even more challenging. I called Chad and Sandy because I heard their stories on the radio. The Chad and Sandy team, compassionate and professional, and got the job done. My folks' home sold the very first weekend for $1.2 million. Call Chad and Sandy today.
It feels like every home services company in Jacksonville has been bought out by some big out-of-town firm, but not Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. We're still locally owned, still right here in Northeast Florida. That means no call centers and no corporate runaround when you call Superior Plumbing and Pipelining. Just experienced pros who live here, work here, and stand behind every job. From simple leaks to full pipe relining, you're getting real solutions from a team that actually cares about the community we all live and work in. Make the superior choice when you need a plumber. Request an estimate at superiorplumbingjacks.com.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
Hey, gang, you know Zero Res. It's a zero-residue carpet cleaner that leaves your carpets truly clean with no dirt-attracting soaps or harsh chemicals. Don't risk it with the other guys. Skip the disasters that leave your carpets soaked for days and, quite frankly, do more harm than good. Keep the mud outside where it belongs, not trapped in your carpets. By the way, this month, get 3 rooms of carpet Zero Resified, starting at just $129. That's $129. Call 904-287-5727. That's 287-5727, or visit ZeroResJacksonville.com. Ask for the 1010XL special. Zero Res! Spell it forward, spell it backwards. Zero Res. It spells the same.
Budweiser reminds us to drink wiser, like hydrating between beers. It keeps the fun going longer, and it's a commitment to responsibility. Remember, good times are ahead, so no need to overdo it. Know when to say when, and always designate a driver.
The mosquitoes are out in full force. Before they ruin another cookout or pool day, call the experts at Royal Pest Services. Their mosquito and outdoor pest treatments target mosquitoes, gnats, and other nuisance bugs so you can enjoy your backyard. Royal Pest Services. Take back your yard.
Hi, I'm Blake Bortles. People know I've always said if I wasn't playing football, I'd probably be on a construction site. So Next Gen Roofing finally let me live the dream.
Blake, why are you wearing a red practice jersey?
Always worn it for safety.
Right.
Well, around here, the red jersey means you're the new guy, so you're in charge of garbage cleanup.
Perfect. I love garbage time. Always excelled in it.
It's not exactly what I
Good
meant.
thing Next Gen Roofing has real pros handling everything from family homes to large commercial buildings. Next Gen, teamed up with you.
Teamed up with you. Checkmate. I'm Braden Cecilia, founder of Checkmate Coatings.
And I'm Chester, the Checkmate King.
The two most important factors behind a great garage floor coating are the preparation and the application.
So we prepare every floor with high-performance diamond grinding pads. But just ugly diamonds, right, Brendan? If we find any nice ones, I could use some crown jewels.
Sorry, Chester. Our special grinding pads use diamonds that are too ugly for jewelry.
But they create the perfect surface to bind with our multi-layer polymer coating for years of durable performance.
You'll have to pick out jewelry on your own time, Your Highness.
The term is Your Majesty, Brendan, but I'll let it go this time.
Perfect preparation?
Check. Expert application?
Check. A gorgeous new floor that sparkles like a diamond in your garage? Checkmate!
Transforming your floors, making them great. Checkmate.
Visit checkmatecoatings.com. That's checkmatecoatings.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
All right, welcome back to the program. Hanging out here on the drill. Great news update. I have found my phone. I have procured it.
Okay, where was it? Underneath the driver's seat or
you know,
passenger seat?
my boy Blue is black interior.
Yeah.
Phone is black.
Yeah, flipped on this. Yeah,
slid
face
down the side, matched right up against it. I was working. It was up in the between seat and console, if you will. So looking down underneath, I couldn't find it. And quite honestly, even with the light outside, it took me a good 3-4 minutes before I was able to locate and procure phone. But all's well that ends well, ladies and gentlemen. I'm now open for business.
How many missed phone calls and texts have you had since parking?
Excellent
your boy
question. Let's see. We have a software update. Clear that. We've got 1,000 steps already this morning.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. We have just one. Just one. So all's good. All's good. Scotty Scheffler, by the way, 3 under through 5. Somebody's playing with a little bit of a chip. Thomas Dietrich in the clubhouse at 3 under. Bobby McIntyre, 3 under through 16. Sungjae Im, 3 under through 15. Alex Smalley, 3 under through 9. Scotty Scheffler, 3 under through 5. Nick Taylor, 3 under through 4. Victor Hovland, 2 under through 7. Tyrrell Hatton, 2 under through 5. DeChambeau, 2 under through 5. The Open Championship is underway at Royal Birkdale. Tommy Fleetwood is 1 under through 5. He's the hometown favorite. That's the guys from the closest proximity. So he'll have a lot of fans over there. E, I'm going to have to ask you, and I know this could be a big mistake, but I'm going to have to ask you to somehow, some way, get the tellies on in here and get me some Open Championship golf on in front of me. That's one of the perks of work in the mornings. We never get to watch sports, but when the British Open is played, we get to watch it.
I think I can make that happen.
I'm going to need that in the break. So, yeah, we'll have that taken care of. Look, we're getting things started a little bit late. We're not used to the 6 o'clock hour, so we're working our way through. We've only been doing it for 3 days this week, so this is day 4. So,
hey, Dan, I just uncovered some
awesome
footage.
Okay. Oh, boy.
So, ACC Media Days is going on.
Yes.
And then they have like that golf tournament that a lot of guys will come down and play in.
Okay.
Like the ACC, just the ACC golf tournament where some big wigs will come and play.
All right.
Well, Jerry Rice was on the tee box. Jerry Rice was on the tee box.
Wait, are you sure wasn't this at the Tahoe one? Is this not?
No, it says at the ACC.
Really?
Yeah, it could be the Tahoe one, but according to this post, it says it's at the ACC.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it could be at Tahoe because a lot of celebs go there.
I thought it was at Tahoe, but I don't know for sure. But yeah, somebody Yeah, it was Tahoe.
Okay.
So somebody was heckling Jerry. Jerry's 61 years old. Jerry's my age. All right?
Yeah.
I don't know what he said, but he ticked Jerry off.
He ticked Jerry off.
So Jerry didn't so he turned around after he hit his shot. He pointed.
Hey.
Yeah. And then he took off after the heckler.
He went underneath the ropes and he went after the guy.
Someone just heckled Jerry Rice. Oh, they're saying ACC, meaning the American Celebrity Challenge.
Okay.
That's what they meant. Yeah, and he ran after him. It was it was in Tahoe. It was, doesn't say what day. He had 72 total. He finished 42nd. It doesn't say what was said or what happened or if did he catch him?
Well, whatever it was, Jerry wasn't rocking.
Security had to intervene. Rice was heard telling someone, "I will bleep you up. If you want some, come get some."
Dang.
Man, Jerry, relax.
Relax, Jerry. People don't like being heckled during their backswing, man.
Didn't Jerry have another one before?
Like that?
Yeah, kind of. With a reporter or something? Yeah, in 2024. Yes.
Man.
In 2024, it was a reporter. This time it was a heckler. In 2024, two journalists who work for Starcade Media, they said they did not mean to rile up Jerry Rice with their Chiefs-related question. The guy said on the Facebook page they merely want to know if Kansas City's wideout group has improved enough to continue winning at a high level. We meant no disrespect to Jerry or the Niners when asking this question. Do the Chiefs have a good enough receiver core to win? Jerry got so ticked off at a pair of reporters, he threatened to rough them up. Same thing in Tahoe. I'm worried about Jerry. I'm worried. Initially, Rice walked away from the duo, but check out the footage. You can see he stormed back to the men's. At one point, he tells one of the guys, "I will bleep you up. If you want some, come get some." That was in 2024. This time, the heckler got after Jerry. Good gracious, This is 2026. We got 2 incidents in 3 years with this guy. Jerry Rice, one of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. At least he was back in. We've told the story before. Jerry Rice came here for a big deal at Amelia Island. They brought in, I can't remember what it was. It was like a quarterback club or something. And a big event, man. And Jerry Rice couldn't be any nicer. I'm pretty sure he did live shots, etc. Great guy.
Man, I cleaned his clubs off.
Oh yeah.
He signed the car for me and tipped me a 20.
Yeah.
Hey, Jerry.
I don't know, man.
What's Jerry going through?
Well, I don't know. I hate that. Of course, everybody immediately on the text line says CTE. Let's hope not. Let's hope not. But yeah, that was sad to see. I want to talk, when we come back, I want to talk about a quarterback in the NFL. I heard the National boys kind of kicking it around. It's an interesting topic, so we'll turn our attention to some NFL news and notes when we get back. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is your VSIN Action Update, brought to you by Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. Proud partner of the Jacksonville Jaguars.
VSIN's NFL betting guide is out, and 6 experts picked the Jacksonville Jaguars to win the AFC South Division title. They were 13-4 a year ago, won 8 straight to close out the regular season. They're plus 245 to win the division. Dave Tooley likes Will Anderson of the Houston Texans to be NFL Defensive Player of the Year at plus 750. Texans favored to win the division at plus 110. The third choice, Indianapolis Colts at plus 380. Get your NFL betting guide at VSIN.com. Danny Hamlin plus 425 with the NASCAR Cup Series race at North Wilkesboro Sunday. Corey Heim plus 225 to win the Truck Series race Saturday. Progressive helping veterans drive their lives forward. More info, keystoprogress.com. With your action update, Mike Sennett, 1010XL.
Nobody calls a service company hoping to hear they need thousands of dollars in repairs they weren't expecting. At Duck Duck Rooter, Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning, we keep it simple. Find the problem, explain the solution, provide a fair upfront price. No pressure, no scare tactics, no turning a simple service call into a sales presentation. Just honest recommendations and quality work from a local team that's earned the trust of homeowners across Northeast Florida. Duck Duck Rooter. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
Hey, gang, everybody's loving what's happening at Beard's Diamonds. Up to 40% off store-wide this month. It's our annual Christmas in July sale. But listen, you better hurry. The event ends at the end of July. Hurry in to see all the amazing deals up to 40% off, and that does include engagement rings. It does include fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstone. This is the annual store-wide sale that everybody loves. You get December prices in July, like Christmas. If you're getting engaged this summer, man, this is the time. Go act. Go see the Lupos. They'll take great care of you. Maybe it's time to treat yourself to a fabulous fashion ring, necklace, or bracelet. And don't forget, as we've told you many times, Beards is the Town Center's locally owned diamond superstore. Don't settle for the corporate chain store. Don't miss Christmas in July, exclusively at Beards Diamonds at the St. John's Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beards Diamonds. Hurry. The offer ends July 31st. Will not be extended.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trust Line Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Ken Rimley want to thank all the top real estate agents and builders who refer us business every day. Thinking about buying or building a new home? At Trust Line Mortgage, we're here to make the mortgage process simple, clear, and stress-free. That's why First Coast residents have trusted us for more than 37 years. Since 1989, Trust Line Mortgage has been your local mortgage company dedicated to personal service. Real people, real conversations, and real solutions. Whether you're looking for a conventional, VA, FHA, or a construction loan, Trust Line Mortgage brings over 4 decades of experience to help you. And did I mention we offer the most competitive jumbo rates in Florida? If you're ready to buy, build, refinance, or simply explore your options, call Trust Line Mortgage today at 904-381-LOAN or visit our website at trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trust Line Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS 218443. Ken Remley, NMLS 246445.
At Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, care starts with listening, one-on-one consultations, clear answers, and a plan built around you. Our orthopedic surgeons, sports medicine physicians, and rehabilitation specialists work together to treat injuries, manage chronic pain, and restore strength and mobility. From your first check-in to your personalized treatment plan, everything is designed to help you move forward with confidence. Orthopedic Specialists of Jacksonville, expert care, improving lives.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
Celebrate America's 250th anniversary with Renewal by Andersen and get $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, 0 payments, and 0 interest for 18 months. With Renewal by Andersen, you're getting American craftsmanship, expert installation, and signature service. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com. That's bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free design consultation. Restrictions apply. License number CGC 1527613.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. 6:54, hurtling towards the 7 o'clock hour. Up and at 'em, get after it. This is the drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM. Doing the, you get a lot of lists this time of the summer. You get a lot of quarterback lists. Last year, the year before, we've all been pretty much set on the top 4 quarterbacks. I watched the end of the quarterback documentary.
You finished it?
Yeah, it's very good.
Yeah.
Best line in the whole series. The whole 7 episodes, I forget how many. Last game of the year, Tennessee down here, right? Remember Cam Ward got injured? He ran one in and he got tackled on his shoulder. And he's down. He's hurt. You could tell he's hurt. He finally gets up. They take him to the blue tent. They're like, we got to get this x-rayed. He goes, let's go then. And they go off to get it x-rayed. So, you see him walk off. You see when, you see the severity. And what happens when you watch these behind-the-scene ones, often concerned family members are looking for something. There was one with Jaden Daniels and, of course, his mom, overbearing, looking at him, trying to get when he hurt his elbow, and he gave her the nod like, I'm okay, but I'm out, So they take Cam Ward into the, and if you've been to Everbank, you've seen where they do x-rays. And it's the one area, obviously, even behind the scenes, they don't follow you in for the x-rays. But they have the audio on. You're mic'd up. And sure enough, his phone rings. And this is Cam Ward. And this is Cam Ward's mom, who's probably sitting in the stands or watching, I don't know where. And he's like, I'm all right. And she goes, well, you look like, you don't look like it. He goes, Mama, I'm in pain.
Moms, boy.
Mama, I'm in pain. So, anyway, that it tickled me. It tickled me. But Cam Ward's is a guy, man. Cam Ward's a dude. Ward,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah,
I think he's a dude.
I think he's gonna be okay. Look, he's got a long way to go. They got him some weapons this year. They'll be an interesting team. It's just, we like to chalk up 2 dubs real quick with Tennessee. Easy.
Yeah, you're right. And I was just going to say that, we like to chalk up 2 dubs real easy. I don't.
Yeah.
We might have to put more focus on them.
Yeah. No, you got to be. Listen. That's one thing. Again with the Jags, and I've already raised my concerns. To the point that some of you on the text line are like, man, stop bringing us down, Dan. Like, I get it. I'm not, I'm not predicting doom and gloom. I'm just like, just asking questions. But anyway, every team in the offseason is trying to get better. And Tennessee went and got better. And if the kid that they drafted from the Ohio State is a good receiver, boom, they take off, right? So there's they've added to their team. So that's what all the teams do. They're all trying to, make themselves better. So anyway, and Cam Ward will continue to progress. How far? I don't know. I don't know how good he can be. But he's pretty good. But the thing I liked about him at the end of the show, because they kind of wrap up everybody, like Cam built mom and dad a house. It was nice. It wasn't like,
Crazy
mansion.
Yeah.
It was a very nice house, and his dad was excited because he's going to have his own office.
Yeah.
That's all he cared.
That's all he cared
First
about.
time I ever had an office, I'm going to put a picture of Cam and Roger Goodell right here in this opening, a big old picture where he's the first pick over.
That's funny you even mentioned that because Cam said he didn't even want to go to the draft, knowing he was going to be first overall, but his mom wanted him to go just so she could get a picture of him and Roger Goodell.
Yeah. So anyway, that was good. And then he's already throwing and working out. Jaden Daniels already throwing and working out. Joe Flacco, sitting there mulling over his future with his wife. And basically, Joe Flacco he just loves being around the game, being part of the game. He wants to play, but Cincinnati was his best situation. Obviously, he knows he's not going to play unless Burrow gets hurt.
Which is likely.
Which could happen.
It's possible, I'll say.
And Joe Flacco had did some nice things with Cincinnati. So anyway, he'll be the 41-year-old back up there for $6 million.
Not a bad gig.
And I get and the wife was like, oh, so I don't know, man. At what point though do you say, okay, look, I mean, I know obviously they got enough money, right? So at what point, if you're Joe Flacco, you say, okay, it's time to do something else where I'm at least at home. My wife has been taking care of my 5 children for, the oldest is like going into 8th grade. So that's like 13 years that Joe's gone for extended periods of time. They have a house in New Jersey, so it's not like he's lived at home during the football season, and it's not like the family goes with them. That's their home.
It kind of give you the vibe a little bit from the outside looking in.
Yes.
Right? That he don't like being home.
That's kind of the vibe I get. He'd rather be playing ball.
Yeah, he'd rather be on the bench or just around the game.
Yeah. I kind of concur from the outside looking in. And you'll watch it. You'll continue to think that Jaden Daniels will have something to prove. He's, like I said, he's already back throwing. They wrapped up. They had a hugely disappointing year, hugely disappointing season for the Washington Commanders. And then Baker Mayfield, they fast forwarded to the birth of his son. He had a little boy. He named his son E. You ready?
Listening.
He named his daughter Kova.
Kova.
Kova. They call her Coco, but it's Kova. He named his son Maverick.
Okay.
He said it was either Maverick or Gunner. The wife hated Gunner. So
I definitely feel like Baker Mayfield's.
Yeah. He said, I wouldn't let go of Maverick. I stayed with it. So he got her to okay Maverick. So anyway, Maverick. And then he also showed, if you remember, the Bucs totally fell apart down the stretch. The Bucs were 6-2 and didn't make the playoffs.
Beat the Seahawks.
Of course, we were 8-3 one year and didn't make the playoffs.
No, let's not talk about that.
I know. So I feel it. Yeah, they beat the Seahawks in Seattle. They had some big wins, man. And they're 6-2, and then they start losing some close games, and then they can't win, and Baker's throwing picks. And, boy, they lost to the Dolphins. That was a bad loss.
Bad. Yep.
Lost to the Dolphins, lost to the Saints, split with the so on Saturday they beat the Panthers to get to 8-9. They were 7-9, so they get to 8-9. But they need the Saints to beat the Falcons on Sunday. And Baker's like, well, we're going to do a watch party, but then we realized this isn't, we can't control it, so everybody's just going to watch it on their own. So they got video of Baker just sitting there watching the game. He got so ticked. And he goes, and the game ends and they lose. And he's out of the playoffs. And he's like, well, that's year 8 in the books. So, yeah, Baker Mayfield, 8 years in. But I want to talk about someone else, and I'll do that when we come back. I said I was going to talk about a quarterback, and I heard some interesting comments about him. And speaking of years in the league, very surprised to find out 8 years in, 8 years playing football.
Okay.
For this one quarterback. We'll talk about that and more when we come back here on The Drill.
The DivorceMenOnly.com studios. This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Liberty Mutual. Only pay for what you need. Rory McIlroy would love to bookend his season with major titles. He won the Masters for a second straight year, now looking for his first claret jug in a dozen years. And McIlroy says the renovated Royal Birkdale presents a worthy test.
When you give professional golfers options and you can create a little bit of doubt in their minds in terms of like, should I play this shot or that shot? That's when things start to get fun. So, especially for the viewer, not so much for us, but that to me is the sign of a good championship test.
McIlroy tees off at 10:15 Eastern. Scotty Scheffler won last year at Royal Portrush. He's already in the lead at Birkdale with 4 birdies in the first 6 holes, including a 43-foot putt at the hardest hole on the course today, the long par 4 6th. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
And Doug.
Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual.
You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons. And lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at libertymutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
With the new My Lowe's Pro Rewards American Express card, earn 3 points per dollar spent on Lowe's qualifying purchases for the first 6 months after card account opening. Plus, save 5% every day on eligible purchases at Lowe's and earn points on eligible purchases everywhere else Amex is accepted. Card members get more at Lowe's. Subject to credit approval. 5% can't be combined with any other offer. Exclusions and restrictions apply. Points subject to loyalty terms at Lowe's.com/terms and credit reward terms at Synchrony.com/MLPRA-terms. Visit Lowe's.com/business credit.
Hey folks, it's Frank Frangie. If you spend even one summer in Jacksonville, you know how important your vehicle's air conditioning is. Right now, Big Chief Tire is offering $50 off AC services to keep you cool on the road. They'll keep you cool all summer long with honest service and fair pricing. Don't wait until you're driving with the windows down in August. Visit WeKeepJacksRollin.com and schedule your appointment today. Big Chief Tire. Service you can trust.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
If you miss an interview, it'll be waiting for you on demand.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Search where you find podcasts.
And at 1010XL.com.
Trained by Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck.
This is David Lane. You probably heard me talk about Southeast Orthopedic Specialists by now. Gotta tell you, they're not dragging me in here to do this. I volunteer to share my good experiences. Whatever your level of discomfort is, let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. You'll be glad you did.
I'm David Garrard. If you have an orthopedic problem, take it to Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Relieve pain and get back to life. Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, gang, you might be aware credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payment, so they're getting nowhere. But here's what many homeowners don't realize. That use the equity in your home. You can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash, and with Loan Pronto's rapid equity loan, you can pay off your credit cards, your existing HELOC, your car loans, get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved, saved over $1,500 a month. And here's the best part with Loan Pronto. You can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com, see how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto. 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508. Or go to loanpronto.com. That's 904-999-1508 or loanpronto.com.
WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
There's a simpler and easier way to get your construction permits. PermitRockstar.com. PermitRockstar.com has a team of rock stars, construction rock stars that fight the permit battle for you. The Permit Rockstar platform can virtually automate and submit your permit paperwork, eliminating mistakes. And their private provider can save you weeks on plan reviews and virtual inspections. Get your permits faster. PermitRockstar.com. Stop waiting on permits and get back to building. PermitRockstar.com.
Lauren Brooks here. If you're like most of us at 1010XL, you have a long list of things you want to get done around the house before football season begins. Do yourself a favor and make an appointment today to check out Closets by Design's new showroom on Phillips Highway, especially the incredible garage. Closets by Design can help turn any garage into a custom organized space. Call 904-878-9393 to schedule your free in-home design consultation and get 40% off plus an additional 15% off and free installation, or online closetsbydesign.com.
Tommy Mack here for Duval Glass and Mirror. You don't have to remodel your entire home to make a big impression. Sometimes all it takes is a beautiful frameless shower, a custom-cut mirror, or just replacing that fogged, cracked, or outdated glass that's been bothering you for years. Jacksonville homeowners trust Duval Glass and Mirror for expert craftsmanship, honest service, and flawless results. Visit DuvalGlass.com for your free quote today. There's only one name for glass and mirror. It's Duval.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Baker Glass. The 2026 ACC kickoff saw Commissioner Jim Phillips endorse expanding the college football playoff.
We strongly support a model that provides greater access to play for a national championship.
Royal Burksdale is hosting the 154th Open Championship. Now through July 19th, every hole's been reworked, so it's basically a brand new test. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 7:10 and it's 77 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Stay tuned because the 7 a.m. hour is next right here on 1010XL at 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
How could I ever forget the first time, the last time we ever
met. Good morning, Jacksonville. Hanging out here on a Thursday. Papa Foxtrot Romeo, Hicken and E. One thing's becoming somewhat clear to me as we head into NFL training camps. Hold on. Thank you.
Okay, air drum.
Thank you. It's the greatest air drum.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, Lord.
Hold on.
Hold on. Something.
Still stunned. Years and years. Hold on. No. It's oh Lord. What? Yeah, still don't believe it, but it's true. As we welcome you back, one thing, as I said, is becoming clear in 2026. The LA Rams are all in, and they're going to be even more all in because I'm starting to get this sinking feeling that Aaron Donald is going to be back playing again this year.
Bro,
Don't
you
you?
seen the image?
Yeah.
They got images of him at the practice facility.
Yeah.
Now,
I
he's
mean,
not dressed out and stuff, but
right.
still.
Yeah. Don't you get the feeling?
Yeah. Why not? Like, why not?
I mean, I would even tell him, look, if you want to come back in October, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
November, the last
whatever you want.
6
Back
games.
half, right.
Yeah. Come on in. Aaron Donald, I'm going to guess. He didn't retire old either, don't forget.
Bro, and he still works out like
Oh, he's a
like,
maniac.
Yeah.
I've never seen a guy work out with bigger dumbbells than Aaron Donald. He's 35. He just turned 35. So he'd be fine. Will he be Aaron Donald of Aaron Donald? No, but will he be a heck of a good football player? Will he help? Can he be part of a rotation? You better believe it. This is a guy who had 20 sacks in a year, 20 and a half sacks from defensive
the tackle position.
Yeah.
Right.
This is a guy who went sack total 9, 11, 8, 11, 20, 12, 13 and a half, 12 and a half. Then in 2022, 5, and in 2023, he had 8. Yeah. Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. He is a bad man, and you're going to throw him into the mix. So anyway, the Rams, everybody's chasing the Rams. The Rams are going to be the prohibitive favorites. The Rams got Myles Garrett. If you put Myles Garrett and Aaron Donald on the same defensive line,
got to max protect.
Point is this: Cole Van Lannon, Anton Harrison, Bobby Hainsey are going to have their hands full in that Super Bowl. Don't you think?
Yeah, for sure.
Ezra, we're going to need you.
Well, we're going to need you.
You got to step up. Brenton Strange, you're going to have to chip.
Chip.
You've got to find Trevor some time.
3-step drops.
To win that Super Bowl.
3-step drop.
When the Rams and the Jags meet in L.A., by the way, at SoFi.
Oh, gosh. Home game.
Good news is they have no Rams fans, so.
Correct.
Duval can go west.
Go Lakers.
We can go west. Go out to the Super Bowl. You'd go to a Laker game.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I mean,
I
I wouldn't be pressed.
Yeah. I've been talking about this one quarterback. I wanted to talk about, Gritty's guy for just a second, because I heard this on Lamar. Lamar's played 8 years now.
Mm-hmm.
8 years. And we've talked about this before, but I heard it on I heard the national guys getting into it. And you're finding Lamar ranked a little bit lower.
Yeah.
People aren't as scared of Lamar as they used to be. Lamar gets caught in space now. Lamar never got caught in space. Ever. Is that fair to say?
Fair.
First few years. Last year, Lamar Jackson got sacked 36 times.
Mm-hmm.
36.
36.
Now, their O-line wasn't great, but Lamar gets out of that stuff. Lamar doesn't run like he used to. I think that's fair to say. The reason why, and I've always said this, wear and tear. And so I always was a proponent of I'd rather have 7 years of Lamar par excellence doing what he does than trying to take that away from him. And I saw that in the quarterback documentary too with Jaden Daniels. We don't want to take away your superpowers.
Okay.
If you got a quarterback who's a real athlete, and I understand it's throwing first, but if you got a quarterback who can really skedaddle, look how it helped him last year. When did Trevor take off? When he started using his legs.
Yep.
When they encouraged him to use his legs a little bit. Well, Lamar Jackson has run the ball 1,081 times in his career now. Okay? Last year, listen, career high, second year in the league, 176 attempts. Now, he ran for 1,200 yards as a quarterback. The following year, he ran for 1,005 yards as a quarterback. This year, he ran it in 13 games, 67 times. That's like a third of what he ran it in 15 games in 19 at 176.
But to be fair with this year, they added Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
So that's going to take a lot of that load off of him having to carry the ball.
Yeah, but there's a lot of opportunity to put the ball in Derrick Henry's belly and pull it and go.
I'd rather, would you rather give it to Derrick Henry or pull it and go?
I'd rather give it to Derrick Henry,
Absolutely.
but there's going to, but.
That's adding more years to your life.
My point is, I don't know that we're adding any. We can't add anymore. We've taken the.
The damage has already been done?
Yeah, the damage is done.
Yeah.
I think it's taken its toll. I don't know that Lamar Jackson will ever be. Now, listen, the great thing about Lamar Jackson is he became a really good passer. Got to give him credit for that.
And it's like with him dropping down in the rankings as far as the quarterbacks, but he had a better year last year than he did his MVP year.
No, not last year.
Is it the year before?
Yes.
Oh, when did Josh Allen win?
2
MVP?
years ago, 24.
Who won it? Oh, Matt Stafford won it last year.
Yeah, he had a great year in 2024. So he's not that far removed. That's fair. And listen, the other thing about Lamar is when he gets a new coach, he tends to get rejuvenated and does well. The point is this, though. Look, he and the Ravens did not work out another contract extension this year. Let's say he plays. He's got 2 years left on this contract. Let's say he plays these next 2 years. He'll be 31, which is still young. You know he's going to still want to play.
Absolutely.
Is he going to play in Baltimore, though? Has Baltimore seen the best of Lamar Jackson? If Lamar Jackson has the kind of year this year that he had last year, then if you're Baltimore, do you give him 60, 65, $70 million a year? Because that's what you're going to have to give him.
They're going to get rid of him.
They're going to get rid of him.
Yeah.
You got to be careful what you wish for. Lamar Jackson, understand this. Lamar Jackson in 2024, as E aptly pointed out, did throw for 41 touchdowns and 4 picks. 41 and 4. And threw for 4,100 yards. So, which was a career high. How many times do you think Lamar Jackson in his 8 years has thrown for over 4,000 yards?
His 8 years?
Yes.
Twice?
Once.
One time.
One time. The only other time he was close. Now, again, you have to factor in the yards that he runs for, too. It's fair. I mean, but the only other year was 36-78, and that was in 2023. He threw 24. Touchdown passes, though, he's interesting, man. He's had years where he's had 2 years, 36 and 41. Incredible stuff. But then generally it's 16, 17, 21, 24, 26. 26 is great. 26 and 9 is fine. Because, again, let's also not forget, I have to go back down to the rushing.
Got to include the rushing.
And you got to go look at the touchdowns, right?
Yes, sir.
And that's, well, he doesn't run for a lot. He's only run for, how many touchdowns do you think he's run for in 8 years?
In 8 years?
Yeah, not many. 35. I would have thought more.
Yeah, I would have thought more.
I would have thought like 60-some.
Yeah.
Right? 5, 7. Well, now, Derrick Henry you got. So, again, you go back to what you said. Derrick Henry, you got, Derrick Henry power it in.
And, yeah, because he's not getting those goal line touches. The only way he's scoring a touchdown is if he's breaking for 15, 20 plus.
But Lamar is an interesting guy, man. Baltimore is a big year. They got a very good, now look, a lot of changes in the coaching staff, but their roster is still very good. So I'll be curious to watch the Ravens and specifically Lamar Jackson and see what kind of year that he can put together. I suspect he'll have a year, but I'm not sure that, like I said, I'd take 10 years of that 8 years of Lamar Jackson as a superstar than trying to take away his superpowers. I would have never done that.
Fair.
I think they did the right thing in using them, but did they use them up, I guess, is the question. We'll see.
You got to find out.
Yeah.
You got to find out.
We'll see. So, anyway, just worth talking about and mentioning. We got a lot. We got a 10-minute drill. We'll have a giveaway. We got Doc Murphy this hour. We got Ira Schofel. We're going to hear from Mario Cristobal and Mike Norvell. That's all coming up here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This World Cup soccer update is laced up by Valvoline Instant Oil Changes and Houston's Meats.
Westwood One Sports presents this World Soccer Update. The World Cup Championship game Sunday afternoon. MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. Spain against Argentina, who could have easily lost any of its 4 knockout round games. The defending champs keep scoring late. Semifinals in Atlanta trailed England 1-0. 85th minute. They tied it up and 6 minutes later scored again. Lionel Messi assisted on both, and now Messi goes for another championship while England mourns another disappointing finish. 3 semifinal losses when it had a lead each time. Captain Harry Kane feels for the fans.
Devastated for them as well. We know how much it means to them. We know how much it would have meant to reach the final and have that day together. And look, we gave it everything, every last blood, sweat, tears, whatever it took. We tried to get us into that final and give the fans something to cheer about. But yeah, in the end, we fell through.
John Stashower, Westwood One Sports.
Get ready to gear up for the final stretch. Henkel Summer of Soccer Sweepstakes is giving fans the chance to win U.S. Soccer store gift cards to stock up on everything you need to support the home team. Last chance to win, enter now. No purchase necessary. Starts June 16th and ends July 31st, 2026. Must be 18 and a resident of the contiguous United States. Sponsored by Henkel. Henkel, proud partner of U.S. Soccer.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Hey, gang, Hicken here from my friends at Beaches Dermatology. Yes, sir. Remember, the sun is out. It's summertime in Jacksonville. It's the Sunshine State. You need to protect that skin at all costs. Come on now. You want to deal with any of that skin cancer stuff? Beaches Dermatology invites you to wear those floppy hats, those long sleeve dry fits, the sunscreen, whatever it takes. Otherwise, you go visit the good doctors over there, and they're great people. Doctors Boudreaux, Doctors Metz, Dr. Fader with the Mohs surgery. I've been going to Beaches Dermatology for decades, and they have taken great care of me through the years. And I appreciate them very much for all your skincare needs and all your skincare products. It's Beaches Dermatology, beachesdermatology.com. If something does show up on your skin, go get it checked out immediately. You'll be glad you did. Again, skincare needs, skincare products. It's Beaches Dermatology and beachesdermatology.com.
Okay, gang, when it comes time to really enjoy the World Cup, I mean really enjoy it as we get down to the final few games, find an underdog and go with them on Kalshi. Kalshi's interesting because you deal in percentages. It equates to basically some of the same ratios that you're used to, but, you know, for instance, if you see a team that's got a 20% chance to win and you buy shares, if they win, you get 100% of those shares. So you can play your investment a lot like a stock market, and for a limited time, you can download the Kalshi app. Use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10 Kalshi dollars. That's Kalshi, Kalshi. Whether it's the soccer or Major League Baseball's going, football's around the corner. It's a new way for you to be a part of the game with America's #1 prediction market platform, Kalshi. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see kalshi.com/regulatory.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
From the tee to the green and everywhere in between. Join Dan, Jeff, and PGA pros for Brunch with the Tour. Teed up by Clearwater Irrigation and North Florida Medical Centers. Tuesday morning at 8:30 on 1010XL.
It's Christmas in July at Beard's Diamonds. Why not celebrate your anniversary with a stunning eternity band or a pair of diamond stud earrings? Buy now and get up to 40% off. Don't miss this annual event. Best prices of the year store-wide. And remember, Beard's Diamonds is your local jeweler with over 4 decades of delivering the best value, the best quality, and the best overall experience. With no commission salespeople, no corporate sales quotas, and no nonsense pricing. Beard's Diamonds at the shops at Town Center. Shop local. Shop Beards.
At Cannons of Jacksonville, they know that when you're towing anything, you gotta have products you can rely on. With over 50 years of fabrication expertise, the family at Cannons can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Whether it's a heavy-duty hitch, trailer frame, gooseneck, tow bar, or any other towing accessory, Cannons will provide you with unmatched precision and durability. For all your towing needs, visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
I'm Alan Tyre with Trustline Mortgage. My business partners Bill Pappas and Ken Rimley want to thank all of our clients, CPAs, attorneys, bankers, and real estate agents who refer us business every day. If you're ready to purchase, build, or refinance your home, call Trustline Mortgage, your hometown mortgage source since 1989. Call us today at 904-381-LOAN, trustlinemortgage.com. Trust your instincts and follow the line to Trustline Mortgage.
Trustline Mortgage, NMLS 331480. Alan Tyre, NMLS 246490. Bill Pappas, NMLS 218443. Ken Remley, NMLS 246445.
Retired Lieutenant Colonel and ONU alumni Michael Dargavel here. The hardest transition isn't deployment, it's coming home. Be part of the solution at ONU's Mission Possible Gala, October 17th at Sawgrass Marriott. For information and to register, go to onuvets.org. That's onuvets.org.
Nothing says all-American like a great meal and a great deal. MyGate Rewards members. Grab any roller grill favorite, Lay's brand chips, and an ice cold Pepsi or Gatorade, all for just $5.50. The all-American meal deal only at Gate. See store for details.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. And now, let's light up the Firehouse Subs 10-minute drill.
Hit it!
We got sports concepts and rationalizations coming your way. We call it the 10-minute drill. At the end of the drill, we like to hand out a prize pack. He says it's razzle-dazzle. What do you got today, friend?
I got one First Tee 2026 tour card. Good for hundreds of discounts and savings all throughout the area. If you would like to purchase one of these tour cards, simply head over to tourcard.org. But one lucky winner can win one of these things at the end of the 10-minute drill. All you got to do is holler at your boy.
Scotty Scheffler had gotten a 4 under par, but he bogeyed, gave one back on the par 3, number 7. He's halfway home to start his round. 3 under through 9 holes of play for Scotty Scheffler. That's one shot behind Sunjay M, who's 4 under, and Dan Brown, who is 4 under par. Both are currently through 17. Bobby McIntyre, Thomas Dietrich shot 67s today. They're in at 3 under. New guy Jack McDonald is 3 under through 5. And old man Hank Stenson, 2 under 68. Francisco Molinari, 2 under through 15. DeChambeau and Tyrrell Hatton, 2 under through 9. Alex Fitzpatrick is in at 1 under 69 to start his round. So far, Tommy Fleetwood, 1 under through 8. Victor gave one back, 1 under through 10. Come on, Victor. Yeah, so a lot of golfers out on the course. Let's see if there's anybody of note. Jordan Spieth, 2 over through 8. Not the best of starts for Jordo. David Duval ended up with a 73 today. He is in the clubhouse. And, Gary Woodland, 6 over through 17. Not a good day for G. Woodland. So the British Open at Royal Birkdale. I had a request to you now a good 30 minutes ago. You're Jacksonville's greatest producer.
I am.
We ride together.
We die together.
But unfortunately, I'm looking up at 2 blank screens.
Oh, man. You know what?
Yeah.
I get hazy in the morning every now and then. I just forget.
Yeah.
But don't worry. I'm going to take care. Matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact.
All right. Here comes E now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if he can somehow, some way finagle me some British Open on my screen. I love the Open. He's got the remote, ladies and gentlemen. He's trying to just turn it on. Okay, we've got it on. We've got one of the monitors up and running. Now, can he find? Actually, has both monitors up. Question is can he find? He's gone to the sports segment, ladies and gentlemen, here on the screens. Here's what I should do now. I should throw to some sound, which would make it impossible for E to continue one of the tasks. If I said, "Hey, I know, let's hear from Mario Cristobal right now." Oh, no, what do we do? Okay, now he's gone to the guide. He's looking, wondering.
What channel is this on?
Well, that's the great question. Is it on Golf Channel? Is it on ESPN Plus? Is it on, I don't know. I don't know what it's on, E. That's the problem. I don't know. Googans, what's the golf on? I need some answers here, please. I need some scrolling. How many plays do you think it takes for Aaron Donald to play before he grabs someone's face mask? I don't know. I wouldn't want him to grab mine. That is one strong cat. Quick and strong. Woo, man, oh, man. There we go. He's done it, ladies and gentlemen. He has done it. E has come through like a champion. He's raised his arms in victory. Yeah. We're live. We're on Peacock or NBC or I don't know what he's on. He's giving me 2 looks. USA and NBC. It's unbelievable what's happened here. And that is not good for you guys listening because it's like a shiny new toy for me. I'm like a dog.
But what the listeners do get, they might get some play-by-play.
Oh, don't get me started. Don't you get me started. You know I've done some excellent play-by-play.
Absolutely, the best.
I brought home the 1-hole playoff earlier this year.
Yes, you did.
Live with Scotty Scheffler. In fact, I didn't want to say anything, but I did get calls from the tour, not cease and desist, but asking me, listen.
What's it going to cost?
Dan Hicken. It's not that big of a deal. We take off the S, we put an EN, and we're off and running. Nobody will even know. That's how good you are. That's how outstanding I am. On NBC, we've got Tom Abbott, Mark Rowe, and Jay Townsend doing it. We got an overhead shot. It's a beautiful layout of Royal Birkdale. Let's hear. Actually, we're over. We need to catch up.
Okay.
Let's do this. Let's go to a break.
All right, we can do that.
And thank you, Googans, for telling me only Dan would do play-by-play of E turning the TV on, which was outstanding. Let's do this. Let's take a break. Let's do a giveaway. 641-1010. Come kind, come courteous, come correct. We'll get back into it. We got Doc Murphy coming up. We got Irish Schofel in less than an hour. We're going to visit with Nolan Carroll today, too, former NFL player. So a lot going on here on the drill. E, tell them what they're going to win again.
Oh, I got one First Tee Tour card. It's the 2026 version, good for hundreds of golf savings, that is, throughout the area. If you'd like to purchase one of these bad boys, head over to tourcard.org. But one lucky winner could hit me up right now as I see the phone lines lighting up right now. 904-641-1010 is that number. I'll let you, boy.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Live streaming from the XL Digital Studios. Brightened by Harbor Dental Care, Jacksonville's first choice for dental emergencies. This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. No Englishman has won the Claret Jug since Nick Faldo in 1992. Aaron Rai would love to end that drought and claim his second major of the year after the PGA, but Rai isn't getting ahead of himself.
Every week is so different. Every major provides such a different test and a different style of golf that I think it's always a fine line between having confidence in what you're doing and having belief in what you're doing, but not thinking that anything should just be given because of what you've done or what you've achieved. So I think that's a really important balance to try and maintain.
Right, he's off at 9:53 Eastern. Sungjae Im and Dan Brown have the early lead, both 4 under as they play 18. World number 1 Scotty Scheffler is 3 under through 8 holes. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
Remembering great moments in golf history. Sponsored by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. The 1966 Open Championship in Golan, Scotland was a historic one for Jack Nicklaus. The golf icon won his first of 3 career Claret Jugs, finishing just 1 stroke ahead of runners-up Doug Sanders and Dave Thomas. The victory for Nicklaus also completed his first career Grand Slam. With this great moment in golf history, I'm Scott Graham.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves, or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Yo, what's happening, Jacksonville? It's your main man, E to the T, here with a public service announcement about the one and only Twin Peaks, which happens to be the best in the game. Here, your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees, and rare barrel-aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And for game days, it's bigger, and fight nights, it's bolder, with TVs everywhere. I'm talking wall-to-wall action. Where else can you find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in a clutch like this? Only at Twin Peaks, the #1 sports bar. And when you go, you make sure you tell them your boy sent you. Come on, somebody.
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender. NMLS 1661781. NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Ever call a service company for a simple repair, and suddenly you're being told you need to replace everything in your house? Not at Duck Duck Rooter. Whether it's plumbing, septic, or air conditioning, we start with one goal. Solve the problem you called about. No pressure, no scare tactics, no surprise charges. Just honest service done right. That's why homeowners across Northeast Florida trust Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
You trusted a medical professional with your care. When that trust is broken, the results can be devastating. Medical error can leave patients and families facing unanswered questions and lifelong challenges. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps you understand and protect your legal rights after medical negligence. No fees unless you recover damages. We're here to help. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Picking here, or maybe you should call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again, an amazing 4.99% fixed interest rate. Now's your chance to lock down the rate and get in the game. You heard me right, a 4.99 fixed interest rate on select move-in ready homes. Visit dreamfindershomes.com for sales event information and get in the game. Interest rate available on select move-in ready homes. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more details.
Imagine this. You and your buddies outside enjoying the warm weather. The grill is fired up, steaks are sizzling, drinks in hand, and you're all hanging out around your brand new outdoor kitchen. CSS Fireplaces in Outdoor Living can make it happen. From custom outdoor kitchens to fireplaces, fire pits, and more. They bring your backyard dreams to life. You dream it, they build it. Visit CSSFireplaces.com and make your backyard the place everyone wants to be this season.
Baloo here for Smoonez Vision. Why Smoonez Vision? Well, I've been with Dr. Neil Smoonez now since I got back to Jacksonville in 2006. 37 years of experience he has. Smoonez Vision is a family organization that focuses on personal high-quality medical and surgical eye care. Dr. Catherine Smoonez is fellowship-trained in cornea and cataract surgery and all refractive surgery. Combined, that's 30 years plus in laser eye surgery. Visit SmoonezVision.com today. Here you can see.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
All right, heck of a parse for Scotty Scheffler on number 10 at Royal Birkdale. I can tell you that the sun is out. The wind is blowing because I see it whipping off their shirts a little bit. I don't think it's brutal by any stretch of the imagination, but I think it is a factor. Bryson DeChambeau has a birdie putt on number 10 to get to 3 under par. So we'll see how that goes. But, yeah, Scotty was in a fairway bunker, and those bunkers are deep. They're those little circles where you got to hit up those ridges. And he wedged it out to about 70 yards and then hit it to about 4 feet. Which is a good sign, and then most importantly, made his putt, which, if you see anything about Scotty, he hasn't been making them. DeChambeau's got about a 4-footer for birdie, and that is in the hole. So he gets to 3 under par, and there's a guy who's been challenged. I mean, he hasn't made a cut at a major this year, so at least a good start for Bryson DeChambeau, just 1 stroke off the lead. Welcome back. This is The Drill on 1010XL and 92.5 FM. We're going to visit with Doc Murphy in just a little bit. In fact, we'll do that when we come back. But a couple other things before we head off. Of course, if you missed it, Argentina winners yesterday over England, unbelievably. The ESPYs last night. Best moment of the ESPYs is Mike Tyson not knowing that Shohei Ohtani's a man.
Oh goodness,
Shohei's a guy. Yeah, he's a guy, Mike. I got a little pop quiz for you.
Pop quiz.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is an NFL one. I don't know how you'll do though. This is hard. I'm looking for most career field goals from 50+ yards.
Okay.
I've got 1, 2, 3. I'm going to do the top 5.
Top 5.
Top 5 most career field goals. Actually, I'm going to do top 4 because there's 4 guys with 51.
Okay.
So I'm on the top 4 career field goals from 50-plus yards. So quite a challenge. It's you got to pretty much. It's obviously the modern era. It's not from 20 years ago, 30 years ago. Although one guy is a bit back. He's a bit back.
All right, I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna go with Justin Tucker.
Justin Tucker is second. Very nice. Justin Tucker, second all time, 64.
64.
82 is your leader.
82.
And then 58 and 52.
All right.
I expect Cam Little to be right up there, by the way.
Yeah, but he's not in this list, correct?
He's not on the.
All right.
Gosh.
There was a guy played for the Cowboys. Is it
Zerline.
Zerline. Greg the Leg Zerline.
Greg the Leg is a good guess. 49, 50 plus. But that's where the game ends.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, but I'll give you a couple clues.
Okay.
This guy lived here for a lot of years.
You lived in Jacksonville for a lot of years.
Yes.
I mean, there's Scobie.
It's not Scobes.
Hollis.
Not Hollis. Not a Jaguar kicker.
Not a Jaguar kicker?
No.
Is we going to go with
Yep.
Sebastian Jankowski.
Very nice. 58. He is third all time. Seabass. You got Tucker. You're missing number 1. Number 1.
Jason Elam?
No, but number 1 kicked for that team.
For the Broncos.
Yes. For a lot of years.
Oh, Matt Prater?
Very nice.
Stop playing with your boy.
82. And then number 4 kicked indoors for a lot of years.
Indoor kicker. That would be Adam Vinatieri.
It's a good guess. No, it's not Adam Vinatieri, who's a Hall of Famer, by the way. This guy kicked on Thanksgiving Day quite often.
All right, so that means he played for either the Cowboys or the Lions. And we already got a Cowboy on there, so it's going to be a Lion. I should know this. His last name started with H?
Yep.
Henson.
There you go.
Yeah, what's his first?
Jason.
Jason Henson.
Jason Hanson.
Stop playing.
Matt Prater, 82. Justin Tucker, Sebastian Janikowski, Jason Hanson, and then 4 guys at 51. Boswell Fairbairn. Remember, he had a bunch of 50-plus yarders in a row. Jason Myers, former Jag. And Brandon McManus, former Jag.
Former Jag, yeah. Pretty good kicker knowledge by your boy there.
That was impressive. I don't think I would have got that. So I will give you credit for that. By the way, remember earlier we said, the Falcons hadn't won a playoff game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Yeah.
Argentina, England, New England, Alabama, Indiana, Ohio State, Texas, LSU, 3 soccer, the Atlanta United, Georgia. I don't know who BVB or Paris somebody are, but they've all won playoff games at Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Wow.
But the main tenant, the Atlanta Falcons, still trying to do that. We got Doc Murphy on deck. We'll do that next when we come back here on The Drill.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Looking for ways to save on your JEA bill? We're on it. When it comes to your utilities, the less you use, the more you can save. That's why JEA offers ways to help you manage your usage and avoid higher than expected bills. Use our online tools to monitor your usage throughout the month. Schedule a free irrigation or energy efficiency assessment and get personalized tips to save. And with JEA rebates, you can save when upgrading to more efficient equipment. Find more ways to save at JEA.com.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
Catch the sights and sounds of the great outdoors from anywhere in the city. Go hunting and fishing with Jeff Lageman, Captain Kevin Favor, and Captain Kirk Walls on the Nimnit Outdoors Show every Saturday morning from 7 to 10 on 1010XL.
Hi, I'm Mac with Baker Glass. If you've got fogged up windows, let me help. We'll replace them with clear, insulated units that brighten up your home. People say we're fast, friendly, and reliable. Just check out our Google reviews. Call me today. Baker Glass. No one treats you better.
Well, the company's name is Live Forever Golf. I could change it to Live Forever Golf Forever because I have found something I love you best. Not ever stop making this fashionable, great fitting apparel that you get from this locally run company with Scott Riley and Matt Every and the boys over there. They have put together a winner. So if you see me on a golf course, odds are 100% I got some Live Forever Golf on. You can find out more at liveforevergolf.com. They have some awesome drops and specials. I saw one this week in my email. Buy 2 shirts, get a pair of shorts free. But you can count on this. You find your sizing, man, and you are never going to be disappointed in your order from Live Forever Golf. Find out more and look good, play good at liveforevergolf.com.
Hey friends, Jason Parker here with Performance Painting. Have you ever stored a gallon of leftover paint, opened the can years later, and it's rusty, crusty, and unusable? Next time, secure the lid tightly to ensure no leaks and store the can upside down. Oxygen can't get to it, therefore no rust and no crust. If you'd like more tips or have a question about a project, we'd love to help. Go to performance-painting.com. Performance Painting. Prepare, protect, preserve.
Performance Painting! New and pre-owned firearms are in stock at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach. Want a new sidearm or rifle? Brands like Kimber, Smith & Wesson, 6 Hour, Beretta. No lines, no hassle. Only at Beach's Jewelry and Pawn in Jacksonville Beach.
Bueller.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Hey, pal, what's the matter? I came right over.
It's my water, Jason. Smell this.
Yeesh.
That came out of my tap, Jason. I'm worried there's a lot more in there than just H and 2 and O.
Well, yeah. In Jacksonville, we have some of the hardest water in Florida. There's calcium carbonate in there and magnesium sulfate and...
I'm sorry, calcium... what now?
It's the same stuff that makes those cool stalactites in caves.
Well, it's making my shower all powdery, my tap's all crusty, and caves make me claustrophobic.
Put on these sunglasses.
Whoa.
Call Bueller Air and Plumbing. And our water treatment experts will do a free water quality test. We'll check for minerals, bacteria, anything that might make your water smelly or damage your plumbing or appliances.
And if it's bad, you can fix it?
Your glasses will come out cleaner, your shampoo will lather better.
I like a good lather, Jason.
Stay cooler with Bueller.
Visit BuellerAir.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists is not affiliated with the NFL or the Jacksonville Jaguars. Discussion regarding injuries is solely based on opinion. Coming up, the weekly Southeast Orthopedic Specialist Medical Report featuring Dr. Kevin Murphy, a board-certified orthopedic surgeon specializing in sports medicine, upper extremities, and arthroscopy of the shoulders and knees. Dr. Murphy is a nationally and internationally recognized orthopedic expert. He's a former orthopedic consultant to the White House and the Pentagon, and currently serves as head team physician for UNF and Northeast Florida area high schools.
Oh, you know him, you love him. He's Dr. Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialists. If he hasn't operated on you, he's operated on somebody you know. Have you ever tried to figure out how many surgeries you've done?
You know, people ask me that. It's a lot. I mean,
yeah, I guess you would have to like really keep score if you were going to do it, because you could have what do? You do twice a week surgery, or how many days a week do you do surgery?
2 1 week, 3 the other week.
Okay.
And then
and you can have like as many as
first Thursday I'm at the hospital.
Oh,
so
wow. You can have as many as 8 to 10 in a day, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot. I mean, just yearly I've done, 1,000 cases a year roughly, and I've been doing this a long time.
Yeah.
So it's a lot.
That's awesome. It's
the same thing. That's why in our group, we're all subspecialized, meaning we do a certain area of the body. So I do shoulders and knees, scopes, and some guys do just foot and ankle. Some guys do total joints. Some guys do hand, right? spine, same thing. So I do the same operation 1,000 times a year. Instead of having, and all our guys are like that. Instead of the group where, and I don't want to pick on people, but there's groups that they do everything. So you got a guy that does total joints. He does hand, he does foot, he does knee scopes, but he does, 1,000 cases a couple times instead of the same case 1,000 times.
Keeping in mind that I'm an idiot, is every operation, every surgery different, or are they, man, it's the same thing? Is it the same, like, the same repairs, the same? I mean, or do you like, or do you always learn? I mean, you know what I mean? Because you've done so many of them. I'm just curious.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of things I haven't seen.
Right.
I think,
That's, I guess,
unless
I
thought and didn't know it. But
yeah. Hey, look at that.
Yeah. So nothing surprises me, but they're all a little bit different. But the sequence is pretty much the same.
Okay.
So once you get your pattern of things going, that's why
right.
Efficiencies in the operating room. And I've told you before, we don't talk during surgery because everybody just watches and you just
get it done.
Everybody has their role and you just move along.
Yeah, and that's great.
And we're not chatting. It's not like we're not chatting about things.
Hey, how about those Steelers?
No, there's none of that. It's just focus on what we're doing, and it's boom, boom, boom.
Very good, very good. I watched this quarterback documentary on Netflix. They do this. They follow these behind the scenes with the quarterbacks. And I think it's great for football fans. Now, you live it because you're in medicine, so you've been around and you played the game. You've been around it, you see it. But as fans, I think we need to be reminded at times how damn tough these dudes are and the hits that they take and the beat up that they get and they focused on Doc, and I'll say Baker Mayfield. So I watch Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield has had the same guy come in every Monday and Tuesday and work on his body just to get him so he can. So he always says the idea is to get the body back by Wednesday so I can practice. And just little things like he's throwing the ball against the Jets. Guy hits him right in the arm. And I mean, it is bruised, the entire arm. The whole arm is bruised. And, he doesn't come out. He doesn't miss a game. He doesn't miss a snap. But when he got hit, he's, oh, my God, And so you watch these things, and they play through sprains in the knee. And, and I was just, and with you, you've always taught us about, the difference between being hurt and being injured and everybody's beat up at this time of the year, right? I mean, it's just fascinating to me. And so not asking you a specific question, but watching these guys go through it week after week, it's almost amazing that there aren't more guys out with injuries.
Well, and it's accentuated from high school to college to pros.
Yes.
So, I played in college, but the difference in the speed of the game, the speed of the athletes, and the size of the athletes is way different than high school. And the difference between high school or between college and pros is even more different. When you stand, you don't get an appreciation. You do because you stood on the sidelines.
Yeah.
How big these guys are.
Yeah.
How fast they are. And the velocity of their hits.
Right.
When you see some of these and hear some of these hits, it is amazing they get up. But yeah, to your point, all those guys play hurt all the time. I can remember in college, there wasn't a day that I practiced or played that something wasn't hurting.
Right.
And in the pros, it's way more than that.
Well, they focused on 4 quarterbacks, and 3 of them got injured throughout the year. So you had Baker, who didn't miss any time, got through it, but I mean, knee, shoulder. Then you got Jaden Daniels of Washington. He had one, and he was out numerous times during last year. But the big one was the left elbow got on a tackle, got bent backwards, and I don't know if it was dislocated or something. They didn't, quote, pop it back in. Joe Flacco threw a football, hit his finger on a palm. Guy taped up hand, big meaty defensive tackle, but his head, wham, right? And he comes off, and he's like, the knuckle's up here. And so, they're yanking on it and putting it back in. So, I mean, the things that go on during the game are amazing. And then the one I wanted to ask you about, Cam Ward, AC joint sprains. He got tackled down here in the last game of the year. He had to leave the game. He was done, but it was the only game he missed. But when he went down, he knew it was hurt. But what exactly is an AC joint sprain? Because it doesn't necessarily happen. It doesn't have to be on a throw. He got tackled and had
it wouldn't be on a throw.
Okay.
So throwing problems are labral tears, cuff tears.
Okay.
AC joint is the acromioclavicular joint, the AC joint, where your clavicle comes into the basically part of the scapula.
Hence the
above your shoulder.
acromioclavicular, if the clavicle's involved.
The AC joint.
Of course.
It's much easier. and so there's a few ligaments that hold that all together. A sprain, you injure it and it hurts. If it tears one or two of them, then the clavicle starts popping up out of the joint.
Yeah.
Sometimes you see them where it's way up. I mean, Jeff has one that was pop way up.
Yes.
And so you get a little deformity there. Most of them you don't have to fix.
If you get it hurt in the game and you're able to continue, but do you lose arm strength throwing the ball?
Only because of pain.
Only because of pain.
Yeah. So
I just can't get
a lot of those you can inject them with cortisone, lidocaine, and make the pain go away, and you can play. Minimal risk to that. So you'll see that often where you get a shot in that before the game. But a sprain, it's going to hurt for 3 weeks. You protect it with a little pad, and off you go.
It happened to Flacco, and he said, I got no juice on it. And they said, well, we can go in the locker room and, shoot you up. And that's what they did. And he went in and came back out. But again, this is just
And some of those, there's no true risk to that causing further harm.
Sure.
Because if you turn it from a grade 1 to a grade 3, you're still not fixing it. It's not as big a deal. Some of the things you don't want to inject and send them out until you really figure out what it is. If you have a ligament injury and you do that, they go out and get further harm to their knee. So there's certain things you can inject safely, and that's one of them.
Oh, I've got a good one here, Doc. And thank you on the text line for reminding me. I don't know if you saw it because you're not silly like we are. But did you happen to catch? Did anyone show you the bison and Grandpa?
The bison.
The bison.
I did.
You saw Pawpaw get tossed in the air.
That was pretty impressive.
Now he's in our age range.
Yeah, he's 65, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so I'm thinking, if I was up that high, no matter what I land on, it's going to break.
It's going to hurt.
It's going to hurt like hell.
I don't know if it broke his hip femur as he got hit or when he landed, but it
did. I read it broke in 4 places.
Well,
what
right
does that
at
mean?
the hip joint.
Okay.
Not necessarily the ball, but where the hip socket, the femur comes up and it breaks, and it very commonly it's a 4-part fracture. Where pretty good injury there.
I'm curious. Your son did some of his studies in South Dakota. Is that correct? Up that way?
He did. Well, he was in North Dakota, and then a year he did in South Dakota.
Okay. Did he ever deal with any bison injury?
He did cover the bison as the team doctor.
Okay.
But I don't know that he actually encountered, other than as a mascot, the bison in the wild.
If a bison, do you take great?
It's funny they call him bison, not bison. But
yeah. Do you think the bison had every opportunity to stomp Gramps to death, and he chose not to? I thought that was very nice of him. He chose to run off back into the woods because he was standing over Grandpa after he tossed him, flipped him up there like 12 feet high.
Yeah, those things are so big.
It's unbelievable.
Did you see it? His tail was up in in a attack position.
Oh yeah.
Apparently when you see the tail up like that, it's on, and you need to get out of the way.
That's a great point. And they also told us it's mating season up there, so the boys are a little anxious.
Yeah.
They say, and Doc, this threw me. They say 75 feet. I don't believe I would get within 75 feet is a safe distance. I believe those bison are faster, but the size of them is what really is stunning.
Well, apparently they run fast too.
Yeah.
So they say you're not going to outrun the thing.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, Pawpaw did.
Climb a tree. Yeah.
As somebody told me, there were 2, grandson and Pawpaw were there, and the grandson didn't have to outrun the bison. He had to outrun Pawpaw, which he did. One more thing before we let you go, Doc. Doc Kevin Murphy, Southeast Orthopedic Specialist. And we like to do this reminder because August 1st is less than a couple weeks away, and that's usually the start of high school football. And listen, it's really hot. So if you're playing high school ball, now is the time. Don't decide to drink a gallon of water the morning you have your first workout, right?
Yeah, you got to get hydrated early, at least a couple days ahead, and drink a lot while you're. And they have to nowadays. They have breaks to do it.
Yes.
But after an hour of sweating or so, you really need to start doing energy drinks and things that have electrolytes in them to replace that, because you start losing that in an hour. So, yeah, be prepared, because it is hot and humid, and the heat index is really going to suck the fluid right out of you.
Yeah, constant reminders. And another good thing is be working out. Get ready for it. Don't just show up after not doing anything all summer. That also makes it more difficult.
Yeah, it does.
Anything else? It's always good to see you, my man.
You too, brother.
Is Dr. Kevin Murphy. Nobody better. Southeast Orthopedic Specialist, se-ortho.com for all your orthopedic needs. Like I said, if you don't know him, you know somebody who knows him. That's why he's the legend. Back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Grainger. With professional-grade products for every industry, Grainger has you covered. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Middle of the day, northwest England at Royal Birkdale. Not much wind at all, but the course is baked out, brown in many spots. It is firm and fast. Sung J.M. and Dan Brown, the co-leaders in the first round, after both fired a 4-under 66. Scotty Scheffler is 3-under, one back. Scheffler coming off his first missed cut in 4 years. He had 4 birdies in the first 6 holes before a bogey at 7, and Scheffler just had a nice par save at 10 after driving it into a fairway bunker. Bryson DeChambeau in the same group as Scheffler. He is also 3-under after a birdie at 10. Thomas Dietrich and Robert McIntyre in the clubhouse at 3-under. Tommy Fleetwood, the hometown favorite, 1-under through 8, 3 back. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
This is the story of the one who keeps multiple buildings running smoothly day after day. Plumbing that flows, HVAC that hums, cleaning supplies that keep surfaces sparkling. That's why she counts on Grainger. With easy reordering online and 24/7 support, Grainger helps her keep the products she needs on hand. So shelves stay stocked and buildings stay ready. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Liberty Mutual customizes your car and home insurance. And now we're customizing this ad for your morning commute to wake you up, which could help your driving. Science says that stimulating the brain increases alertness. So here's a pop quiz. How many months have 28 days? What gets wetter as it dries? What has keys but can't open locks? If you don't want to hear the answers, turn off this Liberty Mutual ad now. 12 months, a towel, piano. Enjoy being fully alert.
Liberty, 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 liberty. Frank Frangie here. Nimnick Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnick's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnick. For 3 generations, Nimnick has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnickBuickGMC.com today to learn more, or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hacker here for Cornerstone Interior Solutions. If your AC is working overtime every summer, your insulation may be the problem. Homeowners and builders across Northeast Florida are calling Cornerstone to upgrade to spray foam insulation. It seals homes, crawl spaces, garages, blocking in cool air and blocking out heat. So your home stays cooler, your system runs easier, and your energy bills stay under control. Don't wait for peak heat. Visit CornerstoneInteriorSolutions.com.
The flagship station of the Jacksonville Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Overheard at the Hard Rock Bet Party.
Wait, is that Ronaldinho? Ronaldinho, you think Brazil will win it all this summer?
Claro que sí.
Can I just say, you're my favorite player, ever.
Bet all of soccer's biggest matches this summer on Hard Rock Bet. And keep your cool in case you run into Ronaldinho. Download the Hard Rock Bet app and back your country. Roll with us. Offered by the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. Concerned about your gambling? Call or text 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
Jaguars fans, grab your passport. Open and fund a new Everbank Performance account for your chance to win the Everbank London Getaway Experience. One winner gets round-trip airfare for 2, 4 nights hotel, and 2 tickets to the Jags game in London this October. Start your journey today at everbank.com/London. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Open to legal residents of the 50 United States and D.C. 18 and older. Entry period from 6/29 to 8/27/26. Get official rules and details at everbank.com/London Rules. Sponsor and administrator, Everbank N.A. Member FDIC.
Hey, it's Joe C. Wingstop just dropped the boneless meal deal for 2. 20 boneless wings, choice of 4 flavors, a large fry, and 2 dips. All for only $16.99. Limited time. And while you're crushing that deal, get in the Club Wingstop loyalty program. 10 points for every single dollar you spend. Sign up now at 1010xl.com/Wingstop. I'm locked in. You need to be too. Wingstop, baby. Get the deal and get in the club. Bonus meal deal for 2 and Club Wingstop. Limited time only at Wingstop.
Hey, it's Brent with Arcosa Crushed Concrete. If you've got concrete or asphalt rubble on your site, let me buy it from you, and I will recycle it into construction material for your future projects. Arcosa Crushed Concrete. Get paid for what you don't need.
Hey, it's Matt Lennon with AB Signs. Every day, I talk to local business owners who spend thousands finding customers, yet their company vehicle sits blank. Let me turn it into a moving billboard with custom graphics and signs from AB Signs.
Joe C here. Want to win pizza from Tony D's, wings from Mr. Chubby's, or tacos from Taco Lou? How about chocolate from Peterbrook? All you have to do is tell us more about you by filling out the 1010 listener survey at 1010xl.com. What kind of vehicle do you drive? Are you a business owner? What part of 1010XL do you like the most? We want to get to know you better so we can serve you better. Go to 1010xl.com, fill out the survey, and you could be a winner.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Superior Plumbing. Jags VP Tony Baselli on XL Primetime discussed the Jaguars heading into this year's training camp.
We believe that competitive environment is just going to create the best football team.
Jags have 2 receivers in Pro Football Focus's top 32, Jacoby Myers at 28 and Brian Thomas Jr. at 29. That's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update. I'm Sam Nelson.
XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, welcome back. We just waved goodbye to Doc Murphy. He's tremendous. There's nobody better, man. Outstanding. Outstanding. We got a former NFL player, cornerback Nolan Carroll, on with us now. He's joining us on the program. Nolan runs the Jacksonville Athletic Academy. And basically, he's going to tell us a little bit about that and what he does. Nolan, how you doing, man?
Well, how you doing, Dan? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. We're doing well. We're doing well. You've been with this group for a while now. Tell us a little bit about the idea behind it and how it got started.
Yes, sir. So, as you know, during COVID and with the transfer portal kind of being birthed in 2020, we were seeing a lot of kids in the high schools. They were losing opportunities with college scholarships and getting the opportunity to showcase themselves at the next level.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, at the time, I was really just, I want to say I wasn't doing anything, but I'm trying to find the right purpose to give back from playing in the NFL for all those years. And I found this as an opportunity to really be able to teach the business of football and how to present themselves to really showcase their talents on and off the field. And Jacksonville Athletic Academy was birthed in 2021. And ever since, you know, this is year 6 now, and we've helped a lot of kids. We've gotten 68 kids to date to Division I and Division two schools, and
wow,
it's really just about teaching them about life, how to be a man, how to really understand how this college realm is going as far as the transfer portal and how to talk to these coaches and how to present yourself online and not fall into the categories that everybody else is with NIL and just wanting to chase the money. It's more about the purpose and who you become as an athlete and as a man.
Who does it serve, Nolan? We're visiting with Nolan Carroll. Played, how many years you play in the league? 7, 8, 9? How many years?
I played 8 years in the league,
years.
2010 to 2018.
That's outstanding. Tell, like, who does it like, if I'm a kid, I've just finished, I love football, I just finished playing high school football, and I just haven't found the right place, but I think I can play college. I don't want to give up on the dream. I mean, who do you serve?
We serve the kids that just graduated from high school and didn't necessarily get recruited the best, or the financial situation as far as playing somewhere where you were getting an offer from out of state, but the funds are just not there. You can't get financial aid, and you're in Jacksonville, and we're literally right down the street. We're off 103rd Street now. We just moved into our campus a month ago, and if you're a kid that needs another year to develop his skills, to get more mature, or a kid that just didn't get to qualify, we're the school for you. I believe in development. I believe in we have the coaches that can do that. We have the coaches that love doing that. And ultimately, that's what we need to get back to is showing these kids how to develop themselves, because I was shown that way. Ralph Friedgen was my head coach at the University of Maryland. Hopefully going to be a Hall of Fame head coach. And I remember the first thing he told my parents was he wanted me to get my education. And that's what we want these kids to understand is it's not just about football, because football is going to end at some point in time, but go ahead and develop your skills with football so you can leverage that to get your education and hopefully open up more doors later on down the road.
What is the so then you guys play a schedule in the fall. You play a bunch of different teams. Tell us about like the type of football that you got, like the level of competition and things that you guys play.
Yeah, our competition is getting better and better every single year. I know this year we're getting ready to play Presbyterian College in South Carolina, and they're a pretty strong team. We're playing Clayton State, who's a Division II team, in Georgia. Lighthouse College is another college that's up and coming. We're playing Central Georgia Tech, which is the powerhouse in the junior college rankings in Georgia. Well, really, if you say the nation. Atlanta's University, which is down south in Miami. South Florida Tech, who's been around for a little while. Also, too, we are playing Detroit Community Christian, which is a D3 school. So it's not just post-grads like people think, because that's what a lot of people think we do is just play post-grads. We don't.
Right.
I want our guys to play competition, and believe it or not, a lot of these kids that we're playing against, they've either come from SEC schools, they've come from the Sun Belt Conference, they've come from ACC schools. So it's great competition for our guys to get that exposure against the talent that they have been dreaming about playing against. But then also, too, if they play well, that goes on their resume, which is their film. And with people trying to understand who we are, it's not just a fluff schedule. I want our guys to play well. I want our guys to play against competition. And if we do lose, we use it as a teaching moment to help them improve for the next week and the next week and the next week, because we don't want them to just think everything is easy. We don't want them to think everything is supposed to just be given to them. They have to work for it, and they have to earn it. And, when we do get those wins, it reinforces the things that we're always teaching about: discipline, hard work, grit, consistency.
Visiting with Nolan Carroll, Jacksonville Athletic Academy. Nolan, tell us what percentage of your roster is from the area. Do you have a lot of Jacksonville kids? Do you have most Jacksonville kids? Do you get? I mean, what percentage do you have, or does it change year to year?
Well, now it's starting to flip and trend in the right way. The first couple of years, we were getting a lot of kids from out of state, getting kids from Colorado, Washington State, Pennsylvania, and then slowly it started flipping, and it became more Jacksonville kids. I would say right now, 75% of our kids are from Jacksonville.
Okay.
And I think that's great, because now the word is starting to get out there amongst the kids and the parents of, hey, we're right here. We don't stress about, if I have an offer and I have to pay $20,000 to go to school and I can't afford it right now, there's a school down the street that is going to develop my son, or I am going to get developed as an athlete to hopefully eventually get my academics up or get my showcasing skills up, so that a coach is willing to take a chance on me and give me a full ride scholarship. And that's what has happened with a lot of our guys. And I'm happy with that because they know once they get to that next level, they know what to do and they know what's expected of them. So I would say now I'm hoping to get more than that, but I think that over the last few years, just that it's trended in this way. I think it's good, and we just got to continue to do it. We want these homegrown kids. Jacksonville has a lot of great talent here.
Yep.
They got a lot of great guys that know how to play football, and we want to be able to have them come to our school if there's no options out there for them and develop them and hopefully give them an opportunity to go elsewhere.
I would agree. I think that's great. No, we're visiting with Nolan Carroll again. He played in the NFL. Nolan, are you? Who do you root for in the NFL? Are you a Jags fan?
Yes, I am a Jags fan. I grew up a Jags fan. At first, I was a Dolphins fan because my dad and the Jags weren't around just yet. And when the Jags came, I became a Jags fan. And I've been a Jags fan secretly when I was playing in the NFL. I played against the Jags a few times, but I root for them. I follow them still, even though I played for Miami, I played for Philly, I played for Dallas. It's still my hometown team.
Very good, very good. Well, before we let you go, I want you to again, because we're getting ready to start high school football here. That's why we wanted to get you on. But if I'm a high school, going to be a senior or whatever, and I want this in the back of my mind, how do I get a hold of you or the academy? What's the best way to go about that?
I think you can go on our social media pages, Jacksonville Athletic Academy, on Twitter, which is X now, and go on Instagram. We also have our website, JAA.com or JAAathletics.com as well. We have two sites. So there's one where if you want to learn about the college, there's another one where if you want to sign up and put your name in, give us your information, your huddle film. We watch that. We recruit. We're not like how these other schools are with just AI. We actually sit down and watch the film and evaluate the guys and see who's serious. And, if guys want to be a part and they're thinking about it, or they go through their season and, they don't get the offers that they want or the opportunity that they want, we're right here. And let us see your film. Let us evaluate you. And if you want to get in contact with us, that's the way.
Nolan, I thought E was going to ask you some questions, but I'm sorry. I have to apologize. He's in there eating a huge meal right now. That's why he's a fatty now.
See, that's why you can't do nothing, because people like Dan like to tell you business. I can't enjoy a meal in peace.
Oh, man, he put you on blast.
Man, I'm always working. So every chance I get, I try to enjoy a little peaceful meal, but he want to put my business out there.
I do. I walked by his desk earlier, and I looked down, and I said, and I actually looked at your meal. E, I picked it up, and I thought, because I always like to ask E, he brings it in. He's sort of selfish about it. He never brings in two. He just brings.
You ain't gonna eat anyway.
He decided during the Nolan Carroll interview that he was going to enjoy his breakfast. Although it's not breakfast, it's more like lunch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know he'll ask me questions later on. It's all good.
Great catching up with you, man. Appreciate you as always.
Sir, you too, Dan.
All right, thank you, Nolan. There he goes, Nolan Carroll, Jacksonville Athletics Academy, does a great job with that. And by the way, it's a great opportunity for folks. And as you heard him say, if you're interested in playing football and you want to keep the dream alive, they help, and they've placed kids and have gone on to Division II and Division I. So, it's good stuff. So we'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. We got Ira Schofel coming up. We're going to talk FSU football and get the latest from him next here on The Drill.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This is our house. Yes, sir. Our house. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Our house. Hey, this is our house. This is where we live.
1010XL, home of the Jaguars.
Make Capital Glass and Shower Doors your premier choice for top-quality glass solutions. With over 40 years of expertise, their team specializes in commercial and residential projects. From elegant shower doors to modern frameless enclosures, they've got you covered. But that's not all. They also offer glass railing systems, glass wine cabinets, and much more. For unmatched quality and service, choose Capital Glass and Shower Doors. Your vision, their expertise. Visit online at capcoglass.com.
Hey, I'll be home in about 10 minutes. Actually, make it 8.
Hey, Mom. Yep, I'm walking home now. Mom, I'm trying to cross, but I don't think this driver sees me. No, they're driving too fast. Mom!
Speeding catches up with you. Early, on time, a little late, just get there safely. A message from the Florida Department of Transportation's Target Zero initiative.
Unpredictable weather, treacherous links, and the world's best players battling for glory.
Fantastic shot there.
1010XL's coverage of the Open Championship in England is brought to you by LiveForeverGolf.com and TopDressing.com.
DivorceMenOnly.com. This is Kenny Lay of Kenny Lay & Associates. Our firm specializes in representing men in family law. That's all we do. That's our only focus. We can help with all of your family law needs, such as divorce, custody, alimony, and child support. For over a decade, we have helped thousands of men with these types of issues. We even have an appellate division ready to challenge a judge's ruling. If you need a family law attorney, go to DivorceMenOnly.com. DivorceMenOnly.com. Offices, Jacksonville.
When you're hungry, go big, and more importantly, go to Dailies, where they got anything and everything to tantalize your taste buds and fill you up. At Dailies, our barbecue beef brisket sandwich is slow smoked to perfection, tender, juicy, and full of bold flavor. It's the kind of sandwich that truly satisfies. Try the barbecue brisket sandwich at Dailies. Meanwhile, some favorites never go out of style. The Duval sub at Dailies is stacked, loaded, and made with the bold flavor you want in every bite. Fresh ingredients, big taste. It's a local favorite. Grab the Duval sub today at Dailies. Or maybe you just want a delicious chicken sandwich. Some choices just work. The chicken sandwich at Dailies is crispy on the outside, it's juicy on the inside, and it is full of flavor. Perfect for lunch, perfect for dinner, perfect anytime hunger hits. So grab the chicken sandwich today at Dailies. Dailies is made fresh, it's made local, and Dailies is built for big appetites. I'll see you there today.
Tom McMahon is here for Armstrong Fence Company, a locally owned First Coast business for nearly 20 years. Hurricane season is here. Don't wait for the first storm warning. Your fence is your first line of defense. Loose boards, weak posts, or damage can turn into big problems when high winds come around. Armstrong Fence Company handles repairs and builds from stadiums to backyards. Get a pre-storm fence check today. Call Armstrong Fence Company or search online. Armstrong Fence Company. Yeah, we did the fence.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch. Here's another call on the 1010XL hotline, driven by Key Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
All right, going to talk a little Seminole football this morning with Ira Schofel. He's the managing editor, warchant.com. He's Mr. FSU Sports. I mean, I always use him. He's been there forever. He knows FSU as well as anyone. If you're not following him on Twitter, what are you doing? And he joins us now. ACC Media Days. FSU made their appearance yesterday, Ira. First off, good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Good morning. How are you guys doing?
Appreciate you taking the time. Give me a little background on how, how it went up there. Obviously, Mike Norvell. Listen, what's he gonna say at this point, right? I mean, and he said the right things. I mean, he can sit there all he wants and tell you he thinks they're going to be good, and ultimately, it's more about actions than words at this point, I'm sure.
Yeah, I mean, I think a year ago they were coming off of their 2-10 season, and Mike Norvell kind of sounded kind of defiant at ACC kickoff. He was very loud and kind of went into preacher mode and basically vowed that they were going to be much better than they were the year before. And then you go 5-7. And so now I think, he smartly realized, he couldn't go back to that song and dance. So he was much more reserved, but I still think he expressed confidence. But he said exactly what you just said, that, my words won't matter. This team's words won't matter. We have to go prove it. And, but at the same time, he expressed confidence in the roster they have and the work they put in. But as you said, we won't know until we see them start playing some football games.
How do you feel, Ira? You've been around a long time. You've covered FSU football. How do you feel about FSU's roster? Is it? Listen, I know this. I mean, way back when, many, many moons ago, before the Jacksonville Jaguars were even here, we would go to Tallahassee and to Gainesville a lot more than we do now. And I literally remember, covering the fellas in spring football and them telling me, oh, you should see this kid we got. His name's Charlie Ward. Or, oh, you should see this kid so they know. Yeah. So what are you hearing about the roster as we get ready for for basically training camp?
I think they've got some nice pieces. Some nice, they held on to some players that they were worried they were going to lose. Obviously, Deuce Robinson, a wide receiver, had 1,000 yards last season. He was a big deal to keep on offense. And then some other young receivers that are very talented. And then young running backs. An experienced running back they brought in from Texas, Trey Wisner, and then the young running back Cromaw from Georgia. So they've got some nice pieces. And then on defense, I like a lot of the transfer additions they brought in. They brought in a linebacker, Chris Jones from Southern Miss, who had over 130 tackles last year. They kind of fought off Ole Miss to get him. They brought in some really experienced defensive backs. So there's nice pieces. Really, there's two main question marks. One is, how is the quarterback Ashton Daniels going to play? He transferred from Stanford to Auburn last year, only played in a few games. So he's a big question mark. They like him, but there's questions about him. And then the line of scrimmage, do they have enough depth? Do they have enough talent on the offensive line, defensive line? And so, you say there's a lot of things to like, but the question marks are the areas where you don't want to have question marks.
Right.
You want to feel good about your quarterback and your line of scrimmage, and they may end up being okay. But if they're not, then everything else probably won't matter.
Yeah, and I think the casual fan or fan who watches, transfer quarterback, not a big name. We've gone down this path the last 3 years. Is there Mike's inability to recruit a quarterback out of high school has obviously plagued him a little bit. What more can you tell us about Ashton Daniels and this pattern that they seem to be stuck in, where they go and listen? It works for Miami, so it can be done if you get the right guy. But and that also comes down to money. So
exactly, the difference there is Miami apparently has an open checkbook when it comes to go getting a quarterback, and that really goes back to that start of this 3-year cycle. When Jordan Travis left, and Florida State tried to get Cam Ward, but Miami spent more, and Florida State settled for DJ Uyunglele, and that was a disaster. And then last year, you could say they did the same thing in the sense of, Tommy Castellanos had a good relationship with Gus Malzahn, and Mike Norvell liked him, so that's what they went with that. But it was also kind of an inexpensive option. It wasn't one of the high-priced guys. And then this year, they kind of did the same thing. They didn't even really try to get in the market for the high-priced quarterbacks because they knew they needed to spend so much money elsewhere on the roster. Well, okay, but quarterback is the number one position on the field. It's the most important position on the field. But back to your point, Mike Norvell's inability to evaluate and develop quarterbacks from the high school level has been a huge problem. Probably maybe his biggest problem since he's been at Florida State. And you're paying the price. But again, unlike Miami, they're unwilling or they just choose not to spend enough money to get a big name guy. So, maybe they'll hit on one, but they certainly.
FSU friends who are visiting with Irish O'Fell, and a couple longtime Seminoles, one 45-year booster said, and he's older now, so there's various reasons, but he said this is his last year. And another guy who said, when they did the stadium, they lured us in on this new section, and, we bought all that, and we're out of money, we don't have any more. But I'm just curious, and you're around it. You've got the pulse of FSU athletics. It's a dangerous word. I hate to. I don't know that it's set in, but apathy is a word that makes me wonder. As we head into this season, do you sense that with it? I mean, what's the discussion? What are the Noel fans talking about these days?
Yeah, I don't. The thing about apathy is I still think, if you've been a fan of college football or of your team for 30, 40 years, I think it can come back pretty quickly.
Right.
So all it takes is a coaching change. I mean, look, our friends in Gainesville haven't had a lot of success over the last, really since Urban Meyer left, but they're excited right now.
Right.
So I think if this is the year where it's the end of the road for Mike Norvell and you hire a coach that gets people excited, they'll turn right back around. But where it is right now is, I think the fans will come early in the season. They've got a big game against SMU in their second game.
Right.
I think it'll be packed. I don't think it's going to be a 3/4 full stadium. I think it'll be packed.
Okay.
And then as the season goes on, we'll see. They've got 2 huge games in the first half of the season with Alabama and Miami. I mean, the SMU is huge too, but then they have Alabama and Miami coming up. And, if those games don't go well, then, yeah, I think the second half of the season, you're going to see a pretty empty stadium and a pretty miserable fan base. But at that point, that's generally when the administration has to make a move. When they see an empty stadium, that speaks louder than anything else. We saw that, going back to Bobby Bowden.
Mm-hmm. They're not – the buyout's still the buyout, though, right? It's still a huge number. I've read, 85% of the contract or whatever. It's gone from – it's still tens of millions of dollars. And has that changed at all? Or because, we all sit here and talk, and I'm going to ask you, what does he have to do to, keep going? But am I right on that with the buyout?
Yeah, at the end of last season, it would have been over $60 million just for him. And then you have, the rest of the staff that you have to buy out too.
Right.
At the end of this season, it would be over $50 million.
Okay.
Yeah, Florida State definitely does not want to spend that money on a buyout for him to go away.
Mm-hmm.
But, it's hard to imagine if this season's anything like last season that they would choose to stick with him again. That's where you get to the point where you say the fans basically say we've had enough. And
right.
if they don't buy tickets, now you've got a bigger financial problem.
Yeah, good point. Irish O'Fell, our guest. So let me ask you this: Is it a bowl game? Is that what is it? Would that be? Is it more than a bowl game? Is it competing for the ACC championship? What kind of feel do you think you have to get from Mike Norvell? I saw Cannell said yesterday 8 wins. Is it that specific a number? What are your thoughts?
Yeah, when you talk to people at FSU and the administration, they insist there's no specific number, and I think that's probably true because, getting to a bowl game at this point, no, I don't think that's enough. I also don't know that you could say, oh, you have to make the playoffs or win the ACC because I don't know how realistic that is. But I think to me, it's about winning the games you should win, which they have not been doing the last couple of years. And then it's being competitive against your rivals and the top schools on your schedule, and they haven't been that either. So, if they could go 7-5 or 8-4, but in those losses they were playing competitive football, I think people can feel like, okay, maybe this guy's there's a chance to turn this around.
Yeah.
But if you're still losing to teams you shouldn't lose to, and if you're getting blown out where you're not even competitive against Miami or some of these teams, then I think it will be self-evident.
Yeah. And maybe, and again, like we talk about this, like if you talk about Florida, there's teams that have more talent, but it's time for the coaching staff to, win a game that they're not supposed to win. That helps too. When you go and you upset Miami or you beat Florida or, a game like that goes a long way, I think, with a fan base too.
Well, and last year Florida State thought they had that. They start the season. You're coming off a 2-10 year, and you start the season. You beat Alabama.
Yes.
In the season opener. And now it was almost like the worst thing that could have happened because then the expectations got high. Then they had 2 cream puffs on the schedule: Kent State and East Texas A&M, and they had a bye week. So they had a month for everybody to tell them how good they were. They got up to number 8 in the country. Then they go to Virginia and lose in overtime, and it just seemed like that shocked them. And then they lose a week later to Miami, and it's just kind of things spiraled from there. So, I think that's the thing. Like the SMU game is huge early in the season. FSU will have a tune-up. They play New Mexico State the week before. SMU, it'll be their first game, so they don't have that. It'll be in Tallahassee in front of a packed crowd at Doak Campbell Stadium. So FSU should have everything lined up to play their best. If they win that game, that's good. But after what happened last year, FSU fans aren't going to be like, oh, we're definitely back, because they saw what happened last year, and then you still have Miami and Alabama staring at you. So I think they need to beat SMU just because it gives them a chance, but nobody's going to feel like, okay, they've cleared this big hurdle just by beating SMU.
Good point. Well, as we wrap up with Irish O'Fell, managing editor of War Chant, by the way, give me your feel. What do you think? Give me your, I don't need a record, but give me an idea of what you think this team is going to do.
I think they could be a decent team. To me, the ceiling of this team is probably around 8-4. It's a tougher schedule.
Yeah.
And again, like if they can do that and not fall apart when the losses start, then I would feel better about the program, and it would help with recruiting, because right now they can't recruit because they have a coach that is seen as a lame duck coach that is definitely on the hot seat, and they don't pay top dollar anyway. So, but if you have success and you have some impressive wins, then maybe that kind of gets recruiting going a little bit and it gives you a chance. But to me, that's the outlier. That's like the best case scenario is to go around 8-4, and that's not great, but it at least gives you a chance. I think it's more realistic that they're probably somewhere in 6-6 and 7-5, and if they are, man, it's going to be a big hill for Mike Norvell because you talk about donations, you talk about recruiting,
Sure.
all of that. It really at the end of 3 straight seasons, we're not being barely over 500. It would be or at 500 or worse. It just seems like it would be hard to keep going at that point.
I pine for the 90s, Ira, when Florida and Florida State were just, those were the days. And you had it for
you and me. You and me both.
Yeah. Appreciate the time. Thank you so much.
Yeah, all right, take care.
All right, there he goes. Ira Schofel joining us here on the program. We'll take a break. Keep it rolling. This is The Drill on 1010XL 92.5 FM.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care, the locally owned smile restoration experts. This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, brought to you by Fisher Investments. The Englishman Matt Fitzpatrick is back home for the last major of the year. He has won 3 times this season. He's now ranked 3rd in the world and ready to make a run at the Claret Jug.
I just feel like I'm doing a lot of good stuff this year. Short game's been really, really good, and so is my irons, and that's a first for me. My irons have never really been a strength. I think sort of the level of experience and maturity I have, I guess, with playing and being in the situations is obviously much better now.
Fitzpatrick in the afternoon wave. He tees off at 10:15 Eastern. Another Brit, Dan Brown, shares the first round lead after a 4-under 66. Sung Jae Im also in the clubhouse at 4-under. Alex Smalley, Ryan Gerard, 4-under, still on the course. Scotty Scheffler, 3-under, 1 back after a violent lip out for birdie from 5 feet at 11. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
I used to think all money managers were the same until I spoke with Fisher Investments.
Really? How different are they?
Fisher's investment counselors are dedicated to service, not sales, keeping clients up to date on their portfolio.
Well, they probably just invest in a bunch of mutual funds like I do.
Nope. They build a tailored portfolio based on their clients' personal goals, helping them stay on track for a comfortable retirement.
Well, they must make commissions selling products.
Actually, Fisher doesn't sell any commission-based products. They're a fiduciary, and they believe that's a conflict.
Then they have some kind of complex fee structure.
Nope. Fisher has a simple, transparent fee that's a percentage of their client's portfolio. So they do better when their clients do better.
It sounds like Fisher really is different.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Fisher Investments. Clearly different wealth management. Learn more at FisherInvestments.com/different. Investing in securities involves the risk of loss.
It's here, Middleburg. Firehouse Subs is now open at the all-new Clay Town Center. Try the bold new steak and cheese melts, stacked with premium steak, melted cheese, and big flavor in every bite. Firehouse Subs at the Clay Town Center, open now.
Hey, it's Matt Hayes. Awaken 180 clients have just reached the 1 million pounds down mark. 1 million pounds, a city of people. That's thousands of people who reclaim their lives the easy way, the medication-free way. What's stopping you? Awaken180weightloss.com.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
Hey, gang, Hicken here. When it comes to trucks, the only name you need to know is George Moore Chevrolet. Right now, our showroom off Atlantic Boulevard is loaded with the toughest, strongest, hardest working Chevy trucks around. Talking Silverado after Silverado. They're ready to work or play just as hard as you do. Gang, I don't just talk about them. I got 2 George Moore Chevrolet trucks of my own, and I love them. They earn every mile, every job, every weekend. Power, oh, yeah. Dependability each and every day. Style, you see my boy Blue. If it's a truck you want, it's George Moore Chevrolet you need. Stop by the Atlanta Boulevard showroom today and see why truck people keep coming back for more at George Moore Chevrolet. We're together. Let's ride.
1010XL's coverage of ACC football kickoff is brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234. Listen for interviews of coaches, players, and analysts as they preview the upcoming ACC football season.
With 50 years of fabrication expertise in towing products, the family at Cannons of Jacksonville can repair or install precisely what you need to tow with confidence. Visit cannonsofjacks.com, where quality and customer satisfaction collide.
Calling all fun-loving citizens of Northeast Florida. Freedom Boat Club needs your help. Lisa the Botanista has gone missing. She left a note that said, "Gone boating." But here's the thing. Freedom Boat Club has 4 local locations, Julington Creek, Jax Beach, and 2 in St. Augustine, and over 400 locations across the world. That's a lot of water to cover. Is she water skiing on the Ozarks, whale watching in the Pacific, or island hopping in Spain? Or hiding right here at the Black Creek Rope Swing, or docking at the Conch House? Wait, has anyone checked Fort George Island? Too much to do on the water. So Freedom Boat Club is offering our best discount of all time, so you can help search. You simply make your reservation, show up, and have fun. I gotta go. I'm hopping on a boat to the fish camp for live music and lunch. Maybe I'll find the Botanista there. Or better yet, maybe you'll join us with the best discount ever and enjoy boating made simple. Don't blame us when you start playing hooky too. Visit freedomboatclub.com.
That shot finds the back of the net, and Sporting Jacks has opened things up.
After a successful debut season, the Sporting Jacks women's team is set to kick off the 2026 season on August 22nd with a home opener against the Tampa Bay Sun. Season tickets are available from as low as $70 for the season. Be there at Hodges Stadium as the women seek to return to the playoffs. For tickets, call 904-863-KICK or go to sportingjacks.com. Come be a part of pro soccer in Jacksonville with Sporting Jacks.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farah doesn't flinch.
Appreciate Irish O'Fell joining us on the program. Very good, very insightful. Always good to hear about FSU and what's going on over there. And so we welcome you back. Alex Smalley is leading the Open Championship. 5 under through 16 holes. That's a 1-stroke lead over Sungjae Im and Dan Brown, who are in with 66s. Thomas Dietrich, Bobby McIntyre in, and Francesco Molinari at 67. Scotty's 3 under. Bryson DeChambeau is 3 under as well. John Rahm is 2 under, along with Tyrrell Hatton and E's favorite golfer, Rio
Hisasune.
Thank you. Siwoo Kim also at 2 under. 1 under, Ben Griffin, Alex Fitzpatrick, Sahith Theegala on the course, just getting going. Victor down to even. So there's your update on the British Open. Cool story I just saw on social media. Messi, who is like the all-timer. 39 years old, by the way.
Man.
Not a kid. And they were saying they were hoping, the English were hoping that the legs are getting a little heavy, but obviously not. But there was a 100-year-old Argentinian lady fan in the stands. 100. She says, "I've lived through every World Cup." Messi saw her. She had on a Messi or a Argentinian uniform. Messi gifted her his jersey.
Oh, nice.
Very nice. Very nice. E, without further ado, it's time once again to play the Let's Rank the Players. We're going to safeties today.
Safety position.
We still are Ofer. Ofer.
Donut.
Zippo in the top 10, not a one. We've had a couple honorable mentions, and that's it. That's it. So safeties, what do you think, E? Do we show up with safeties?
I don't even think we show up.
Don't even show up. All right.
Because this is both free and strong.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
Modern
even know if we'll get honored.
safeties.
I don't even think we get. I don't even think.
Kyle Hamilton and Derwin James. And well, here we go. Let's see.
1 and 2 right there.
Let's see. Kyle Hamilton is one. Bright spot on a disjointed Ravens defense. Dominated the first place votes. Kyle Hamilton is the best safety in football, apparently. Through his first 3 years, the only defensive back to produce at least 15 TFLs, 5 sacks, and 5 interceptions. Nice 4-year, $104 million extension. Number 2, Derwin James.
1 and 2.
Honestly, said that without looking. Derwin James, the former Seminole. I thought Derwin had his best, most complete year, an NFL secondary coach said. Blitzing, coverage, tackling, overall really good. Number 3, Xavier McKinney. Xavier McKinney from the Green Bay Packers. He had a bunch of picks, right? Got 8 and 24, only 2 last year, but did have 10 passes defended. Xavier McKinney of the Packers at number 3. Number 4, Brian Branch, the Detroit Lions.
Second rounder. I remember
We
that.
thought about him. We liked him. Yeah. He tore his Achilles. So he slid, but plenty productive when he played. 5 tackles for loss, 2.5 sacks, 5 passes defended. He can play forward or backward at a high level. Not many can. Brian Branch, number 4. Number 5 from the Atlanta Falcons, Jesse Bates.
Jesse Bates,
third.
former Cincinnati Bengal.
Bengal. Bates' interception total career is one short of Kevin Byard's NFL lead since he entered the league. That's 27 he has. 27 picks for Jesse Bates. He's lost a little bit of speed. That's the only knock on him. Jesse Bates the third.
Still a ball hawk, what it sounds like.
Sounds like he's a ball hawk. In fact, this is the lead sentence. He's one of the game's great ball hawks. Very nice. Very nice. Number 6. Oh, boy. The rich get richer. 1 year in. Again, this is a guy that the Road Scout loved.
This is Seattle Seahawks?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
This is a guy. I tried Nick Amanawari.
Yeah, the safety. Yeah.
Nick Amanawari. Disruptor at the line of scrimmage. Second in Defensive Rookie of the Year. 2.5 sacks. Including the playoffs, the only NFL player with at least 15 pressures and 10 pass breakups. Major upside, said one NFL coordinator. He's so impressive for where he is at such a young age. He's got all the physical measures. Nick Amanawari. Okay, we still got time.
Was that 6?
We got 6.
Okay.
We had a five interception guy last year.
We did.
5.
5 of them things.
Come on now. Get in that top 10.
I hope so.
Break the streak.
Break it.
Number 7. It begins with an A. It's Antoine Winfield. Former number 1 safety. Injury-riddled 2024. Back on the Pro Bowl track this past season. Played mostly in a traditional deep safety role. Did play some slot corner at times. Had a ball hawk rate of 22.9%. Number 7, Antoine Winfield Jr. from the Tampa Bay Bucs. Number 8. It's a veteran, 30 years old. The NFL just can't quit Buda Baker.
Buda Baker, I knew it.
Whose strengths are so well defined that he maintained his standings after 9 years in the league. Since entering the league, the only defensive back with at least 1,000 tackles, Buda Baker. So, not elite pass defender, but if you want a missile in the run game and in the flat, he's your fit.
Okay.
Buda Baker.
Buda.
I like that. Buda Baker. Number 9.
Number 9.
Well, the Detroit Lions got 2 safeties.
Oh,
Kirby
goodness.
Joseph. Kirby Joseph, he's a ball hawker.
We were in the running for him too, right?
Huh?
Are we in the running for him?
I don't remember that. 20 interceptions, 35 pass deflections, and 52 career games. 20 interceptions and 52 career games is pretty good. Over the past 2 seasons, Lions had a defensive EPA of plus 28 when Joseph was the nearest defender, the highest in the NFL. Number 10.
10.
Son of a Beasting.
Son of a gun.
Donut it again. Kalen Bullock, Houston Texans. Come on, man. Kalen Bullock, one of the bright young ball hawks in the league. Free safety lineup, 9 interceptions over his first 2 years. All right, Kalen. Let's go to the honorable mentions. Ed, are we going to get an honorable mention?
I say no.
You're not confident.
No, I don't.
Jalen Petrie.
Another
Houston
Texan.
Trevon Moehrig, Carolina Panthers. Xavier Watts, Atlanta Falcons. Kobe Bryant, Chicago Bears. Kobe. Grant Delpit, Cleveland Browns. Also receiving votes. Here we go.
Can we get a vote?
Here we go.
I think we'll get a vote.
How many is that? Is that 15, by the way? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Also receiving votes. Minka Fitzpatrick, 16.
Still?
Jalen Ramsey. Kevin Byard. Brian Cook. Talanoa Hufanga. Brandon Jones. Harry, Dick, and John.
Might as well be.
Julian Love. Javon Holland. Quentin Lake. Amani Hooker. Jalen Thompson.
Might as well say Travis Etienne.
And last,
Gibbs.
Last but not least,
Uh-huh.
Antonio Johnson.
Got a vote.
They got a vote.
Man.
Wait, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27.
27.
Come on, man. Was Antonio Johnson, wasn't he a PFF guy who stood out?
Yes.
We got screwed. Nuts and bolts.
Yeah, we do. It's like they purposely see Jacksonville, and then we just kind of get slid over to the right, and then they'll go over everything, and then maybe they'll give us a tally.
This is the drill on 1010XL.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
Key Buick GMC, proudly family owned and operated since 1943. On Southside and JTB, for a limited time, Key Buick GMC has marked down select new GMC Sierra 1500 models. Below employee pricing, you pay less than what our employees pay. Plus, at Key Buick GMC, every new vehicle comes with our lifetime powertrain warranty. Visit us or shop online at KeyBuickGMC.com. We are professional grade lifetime powertrain warranty. Covers engine, transmission, drive time only. Exclusions apply. See dealer for details.
One of Beard's Diamond's most popular events ever is back. It's Christmas in July. Right now, for a limited time, you get as much as 40% off anything in our showcases. Yes, that includes engagement rings, fashion rings, earrings, bracelets, bands, pendants, colored gemstones. This is the annual store-wide sale that everyone loves, because you get December prices in July. Up to 40% off store-wide. Don't miss Christmas in July. Exclusively at Beard's Diamond at the St. John's Town Center and online at beardsdiamonds.com. Shop local. Shop Beards.
Nobody likes feeling taken advantage of by a service company. That's why homeowners across Northeast Florida choose Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When we come to your home, our job is simple. Find the problem, fix the problem. Charge a fair price, no upselling, no scare tactics, no surprise recommendations designed to sell you more than you need. Quality work from a local team you can trust. Duck Duck Rooter Plumbing, Septic, and Air Conditioning. When you're stuck, call the Duck. 904-862-6769 or duckduckrooter.com.
This is David Lane. You probably heard me talk about Southeast Orthopedic Specialists by now. Gotta tell you, they're not dragging me in here to do this. I volunteer to share my good experiences. Whatever your level of discomfort is, let Southeast Orthopedic take a look. You'll be glad you did.
Relieve pain and get back to life.
This is David Lane, and I seriously recommend Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Southeast Orthopedic Specialists.
Hey, gang, Hicken here. Call me Dreamfinders Danny. Look what Dreamfinders is doing again. Man, they do it. An amazing 4.9. Restrictions and limitations apply. Go to dreamfindershomes.com for more info.
Homeowners running out of space in your kitchen, closets bursting at the seams, or maybe your bathroom just feels outdated and cluttered. At Harvest Construction and Remodeling, custom cabinets are what they do best. Owner Scott spent years as the main cabinet installer for one of the region's largest big box retailers. As a family man growing his own business, he brings that experience directly to homeowners like you. They'll create beautiful storage solutions that improve look, feel, and function. Visit harvestrenovations.com.
License number CRC 1331012. This is Jeff Middlecoff with Cogent Bank. My associate Ryan Salem and I joined Cogent Bank because we wanted to revolutionize the mortgage business, just like Cogent Bank has revolutionized the banking business. So Ryan Salem and I are able to leverage the power and stability of Cogent Bank to go out and find our clients the best investors, the best products, and the best rates in the entire country for your particular mortgage loan. Of course, you don't have to be a customer at Cogent Bank to take advantage of our mortgage services to buy or refinance your home. We offer jumbo loans, VA, FHA, conventional and investment loans. At Cogent Bank, we offer mortgages nationwide, so we can help you with a second home or help a family member who lives or is moving to another state. Call Ryan Salem or myself, Jeff Middlecoff, at Cogent Bank today, 904-442-9191, to see how we can help you with any of your mortgage loan needs, whatever or wherever they may be.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, Cogent Bank, NMLS ID 402296, Ryan Salem, NMLS ID 1182429, Jeff Middlecoff, NMLS ID 249086.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah.
Couple, as we welcome you back to the program, heading towards the 9 o'clock nasty, by the way. We talked FSU football with Ira Schofel earlier, but Miami also up at ACC Media Days. Mario Cristobal, listen, they've done it better than FSU. They get the quarterback who matters. They got Cam Ward, they got Carson Beck, and now they got Darian Mensah. Darian Mensah may be the best of the three. Who knows? Cam, that's saying a lot. Cam Ward, number 1 overall pick of the Tennessee Titans. Carson Beck out in Arizona now. Here's Mario Cristobal on what he have seen and what he thinks of his new quarterback, Darian Mensah.
When Darren hit the portal, we felt, you know what, this is a guy we would love to pursue. Watching crossover tape with so many opponents that we had faced, we saw his level of talent, level of play, and what really, took us by surprise in a great way was what an incredible young man he is. His levels of leadership, care factor, time invested in his craft, football IQ, just natural human IQ. Just an elite person, along with the guys beside him. So, and we found ourselves also in a situation like in previous years where it was the time to take a portal quarterback. We feel going forward that now we are set in that room from a high school standpoint, with what we have on the roster and what we have coming in.
All right, we'll see. And then, you never know if somebody becomes available. He won't be saying that next year. He'll go spend the money and get another superstar if he can. Had to replace a lot of guys on the D-line, first-round picks. Here he is on replacing those guys.
I think it's important to note that this is college football, and if you have really good players, they're going to be gone to the next level in 3 to 4 years, right? And so the process to replace those players began the day that they were signed with the next class. And those players haven't been waiting their turn. They've been preparing the entire time. These guys will be glad to attest to the way that we practice is pretty intense and pretty challenging. And so therefore, the rep count, we're very rep intensive, I would say. From a competitive standpoint, we work good on good every single day. We work block destruction all the way from week 1 to the end of the entire season. So we feel that these guys are not only prepared to step in, but prepared to excel. And I also think it's important to say this. In 2022, when we first recruited those guys, we didn't say much because we weren't winning many games. And now, and I think it's important to note that you don't say much. And I think now that we are getting better and progressing, it's probably time to say less. Not time to predict prognostications and all that stuff. We just would like to keep our mouths shut and go outside and work and get better and represent our program to the best of our abilities.
That's Mario Cristobal talking about the U at ACC Media Days. Next week, SEC Media Days. You know who's going for Florida. If you don't, it's Fernell Brown, Miles Graham, and Jaden Baugh, along with the new coach, John Summerall. So some optimism there as we head forward into the summer months and we get ready for football season, which is just around the corner. Be here before you know it as we continue to prepare. Argentina will play Spain. We looked at some of the ticket prices for that game up at the MetLife, and $8,000. You want to get in and sit in the upper deck, and going up fast. So pretty interesting stuff there going forward. So a lot of money to be spent if you want to head the game in Miami, much cheaper. That one doesn't matter. Oh, look what the cat drug in. Let's get Charlton K. Gainey in here, Mr. Tennessee at 9:04. Good morning, 10.
Papa, Foxtrot, Romeo, over.
Over.
Breaker 19.
Live from the Keys, looking for some umbrella drinks and buck-naked freaks.
Oh, gosh. Well, it is 9 o'clock. Hey, you just stay off of Duval Street. How about that?
I'll be down there. I'm headed down there tomorrow.
No, you stay away from Duval Street.
Little vacation for you there. Is that what you're telling me?
Wait a minute. I run Duval. What you talking about? I am Duval.
No, I'm talking about Duval Street in Key West. If you know, you know.
Oh. Duval does. Duval to Duval.
Careful.
Let's get
Careful.
I might have to put 5.0 out on the corner, see if we can get some cash up.
Oh, we're getting out of control. Are you hitting the hooch already?
Right. You hitting that Tennessee whiskey, bro?
Got up with a couple of big rum drinks this morning, man. Try to get it kicked off.
Mr. 10 used to, back in his running hard days, he would go to the liquor store. And, I mean, he would, for his annual trip to the Keys.
Yeah.
Oh, legendary.
Yeah.
Legendary. Handle of Crown, 2 bottles of tequila, and about 2 cases of beer. Just that kind of stuff, Just a little party time. So,
Green coat.
Anyway, just try to get my tilt on. What's wrong with that?
Nothing wrong with that.
Tilt on, E?
You get your tilt on, my boy.
I'm getting nervous, though. You're making me nervous.
I hit the dump button.
I'm just curious why you guys are so upset about 16 being ranked 16. I mean, he had a great year last year.
Mm-hmm.
If we can get and stay on that path, but with 6 home games and 11 away games, you really think we're going to be anything better than 9-8?
We hope
10
so.
and 7?
10-7 would be fine. That'll get you in. It's all about getting in, 10.
If you win all 6 home games and you split the 11, that makes you 11 wins. But
yeah.
I don't see it, man.
That's tough.
That's a lot of away games.
That's tough, man. It's a tough year. There's no doubt. It's a good point, 10. We talked about it. We got a runner up against it. Good to hear from you. Have fun down there.
Woo, go on!
There he goes. We love him.
Get him off the hooch.
Get him off the hooch. We'll take a break. More nasty coming up.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open. A reminder that speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA. Alex Smalley gave it a run at the PGA Championship 2 months ago. He tied for second. Smalley's off to a terrific start at Royal Birkdale. He has got the outright lead at 5 under after back-to-back birdies at the redesigned 14 and 15. Sung J M and Dan Brown are 4 under, 1 back, both shooting 66. Brown had 7 birdies in a 10-hole stretch before par at 18. Scotty Scheffler and Bryson DeChambeau are both 2 off the lead at 3 under. They're in the same group now through 13 holes. The wind is starting to pick up, and the afternoon wave will have the worst of it. Gusts in the 20-mile-per-hour range coming up. Rory McIlroy teeing off at 10:15 Eastern. He's in a group with Xander Schauffele and Matt Fitzpatrick. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
When you first saw her, she was out walking her dog. You didn't notice her at first. But when you finally did, it was too late. Because at that moment, you were speeding. She was out walking her dog and only had a second to let go of the leash. Your foot was on the gas, and her life was on the line. Speeding catches up with you. Paid for by NHTSA.
When you see this in your kitchen,
The stainless steel fridge is covered in fingerprints.
you hear this.
Leslie, people are going to think you were raised in a barn or by wolves, or raised in a barn by wolves.
Fortunately, Wyman Stainless Steel 3-in-1 cleans, shines, and protects to give you the best shine. A spray and a wipe will have your fridge shining like a mirror.
Wow, my fridge looks brand new. Your fridge looks amazing, Leslie. Sorry, I was being a little dramatic earlier.
Your kitchen says a lot about you. Let it brag with Wyman.
Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Credit card interest rates are now over 29%. Most people are only making the minimum payments, so they're getting nowhere. Hey, Prosser here, but here's what many homeowners don't realize. Using the equity in your home, you can easily access hundreds of thousands in cash. With Loan Pronto's Rapid Equity Loan, you can pay off your credit card, your existing HELOC, your car loans, or get money for that home improvement project. One client just got $100,000 approved and saved over $1,500 a month. Here's the best part. With Loan Pronto, you can do it all from your phone. With zero out-of-pocket, no hard credit pull up front, no appraisal, no long, drawn-out bank process, and no touching your first mortgage. Rates are at a near 3-year low. Act now. Go to loanpronto.com. See how much you can get in about 60 seconds. Loan Pronto, 2,800 5-star Google reviews. Call 904-999-1508 or go to loanpronto.com. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1661781, NMLSconsumeraccess.org.
Gators in the morning, Florida for lunch, a late night Gator snack. Whenever you're ready, the Gator Podcast channel is too. Set up by Southeast Orthopedic Specialists on the video and social channels of 1010XL.
Renewal by Andersen is celebrating America's 250th anniversary by giving $250 off every window and door. Plus, 0 down, no payments, and no interest for 18 months. You're getting American craftsmanship and their signature service. This offer ends July 31st. Renewal by Andersen, proud partners of the Florida Gators. Visit bestwindowsflorida.com to schedule your free consultation.
License number CGC 1527613.
Home of the Jaguars. WJXL AM Jacksonville Beach. WJXL FM Jacksonville Beach.
Twin Peaks is the best in the game. ET here, and your favorite drafts are poured at a frosty 29 degrees. And Red Barrel aged whiskeys are served just the way you want them. And it's bigger game days and bolder fight nights, and wall-to-wall TVs everywhere. I mean, it's Twin Peaks. Where else you gonna find a scratch kitchen that's always coming through in the clutch every day, from lunch to late at night? Only at Twin Peaks, your #1 sports bar. Come on, somebody.
I move mountains for a living. Literally. That means I don't carry hand lotion, and when it comes to serious heartburn, I don't mess around with anything but Rolaids Max Strength. Its dual active formula has 1,500 milligrams of calcium carbonate and magnesium hydroxide that relieves heartburn fast. And the best part? The roll fits right here in my pocket, so I can get back to moving mountains.
Rolaids spells powerful relief. 1,500 milligrams is our highest amount antacid per tablet. Read each label. Use as directed. Keep out of reach of children.
Here's your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, sponsored by Greater Jacksonville Kingfish Tournament. Knowles head coach Mike Norvell at ACC kickoff talked up QB Ashton Daniels.
He came in here with no promises, and he had to come earn the job. He had to come win the job.
England and France hit Hard Rock Stadium on Saturday for the World Cup bronze match, the last South Florida stop before Sunday's final. Kickoff time is 5 p.m. At your Southeast Orthopedic Specialist local sports update, I'm Sam Nelson.
Currently, it's 9:12 and it's 81 degrees. Your time and your temp is brought to you by Bueller Air and Plumbing. Stay cooler with Bueller. Don't be feared, because Mr. Nasty Time is here, and it's coming up next right here on 1010XL and 92.5 FM.
XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still present, ready. Farrah doesn't flinch.
I'm fed, feeling X-rated. It's Mr. Nasty Time.
Oh, Mr. Nasty Time. The nasty time.
All right, his name is Pablo Geralt. And I did some research, E. Pablo can do the cha-cha-cha. It says Pablo is a TV radio conductor, relator de fútbol, licenciado en periodismo, and it also says Argentina. So, and then on his Twitter, he has a picture at the top pinned from 4 years ago. This profession and my life have taken me down unimaginable paths, says Pablo. Yesterday, I fulfilled a dream. He said, I met the athlete I admire and love the most, the one that I've had the most pleasure narrating and enjoying. He's talking about a picture with him and Lionel Messi. My professional path crossed occasionally with his, and I honestly feel truly privileged. So Pablo is all Argentina.
100%.
And that's why you're going to get the passion from Pablo, that even more so than our other guy, Andres, Mr. Goal, Goal, Goal. But Pablo here, he's going to break it down and then basically lose his mind when Argentina takes the lead.
Julián Álvarez, abierto Nico González y Argentina entusiasmado, embalado, con fe, vamos. Va Nico, busca el mano a mano, lo marca Conza, no deja atrás para Julián, viene para Julián, entrega para Enzo, va Enzo, abrió la cancha para Nico, va para Nico, mete por abajo, le queda Alexis, apuntó y paró, palo, va para Messi, Valeo, pegó en el palo.
Now Messi
pero
gets
qué
it.
trasero que tienen, perdió, ponerse otra cosa, viene Messi, Valeo,
Here comes the pass.
va Messi, mete el centro, ¡gol!
I wish you could see it.
Argentina, carajo. Siempre hay que confiar. No termina hasta que no termina.
Look at the hand.
No termina hasta que no termina. Nunca hay que dejar de creer. Argentina 2. Argentina 2. Inglaterra 1. Lautaro viejo hermano.
Argentina 2.
Estamos juntos. Siempre juntos. Argentina 2-1. 47 minutos, Juan Pablo. Vamos Argentina todavía. No se puede tener tanto culo. No es Argentina 2-1.
And he literally drops Mike.
Yeah, I need a little of that for Frangie this year.
That would be legit.
Huh?
That type of passion.
I mean,
that's
Frangie's pretty revved up, but
passion is different.
He can't beat that guy.
That's from within.
I want you, you got to dig deep.
Got to dig deep.
Down in here. I mean, when Trevor hits, BTJ for 80 yards.
You got to go and get it.
Thank you.
Do you say goal? Or when Cam Little hits that 69-yarder?
Oh, I got to have it.
Gotta have it.
Gotta want it.
Gotta want it.
Gotta dig deep.
Gotta dig deep.
Way down in there.
The oomph.
Gotta have the spit flailing.
All of it.
Gotta hit Lagerman with a loogie.
Ooh, man.
Yeah.
Might not be good.
You got people behind Pablo hugging.
Yeah, slapping hands. They're happy.
Yeah.
Elated.
I need that.
Yeah, I'd love that.
That's what I need. Oh, that was good stuff, man. Yeah, so this guy is a big deal, by the way. He's got 1 million followers, E. So he's there. So anyway, if you heard us talking earlier, we were looking at the safety position that was ranked, and again, it was it wasn't pretty. Again, I think we checked in at number 27, receiving a vote. So we had that going for us, but that's about it. But I love the I also have this couple, E, for Argentina. Old couple. Sitting in there, abuelo. Yeah, sitting at the table watching. And old man is dog cussing Argentina when they're down 1-0. Then they score, and grandma gets up, and she starts hitting this pot. She's hitting this pot with his spoon, making noise, I do appreciate, and I guess we can only imagine what it would be like if the United States were to win a semifinal game to go to the final. Like
I can only imagine.
Yes. What it'd be like when I walk by your side. All right, let's do this. E, we got to catch up. We're over, so let's grab a break. We'll come back and keep it rolling here on 1010XL.
The Drill. From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
The birth of a child is a time of joy, but when complications during delivery lead to injury or death, families are left with lifelong problems. If you believe a medical mistake contributed to a birth injury, protect yourself and your family by understanding your legal options. Founded in Jacksonville, Edwards & Raggets helps families evaluate medical negligence claims. No fees unless you recover damages. Call 904-INJURED or visit 904injured.com.
Edwards & Raggets, offices Jacksonville.
Well, the company's name is Live Forever Golf. I could change it to Live Forever Golf Forever because I have found something I love you best. Not ever stop making this fashionable, great fitting apparel that you get from this locally run company with Scott Riley and Matt Every and the boys over there. They have put together a winner. So you see me on a golf course. Odds are 100%. I got some Live Forever Golf on. You can find out more at liveforevergolf.com. They have some awesome drops and specials. I saw one this week in my email. Buy 2 shirts, get a pair of shorts free. But you can count on this. You find your sizing, man, and you are never going to be disappointed in your order from Live Forever Golf. Find out more and look good, play good at liveforevergolf.com.
Hey, it's Matt Lennon with AB Signs. If you own a business, your best salesperson never calls in sick, never takes a day off, and works 24 hours a day, it's your sign. From vehicle graphics and fleet branding to storefront signage, banners, and decals, AB Signs helps your business attract attention and build credibility. If you're ready for your business to look more professional and generate more visibility, call Matt at AB Signs. We'll make your business impossible to ignore.
Let's celebrate the start of a new season.
You get to hear what the coaches and players of the ACC have to say about the new season.
1010XL's coverage of ACC kickoff is fitted by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters, Local Union 234.
1010XL's coverage of ACC football kickoff is brought to you by the Plumbers and Pipe Fitters Local Union 234. Listen for interviews of coaches, players, and analysts as they preview the upcoming ACC football season.
For 25 years, Instant Keys has been the go-to locksmith service for car keys, transponders, and even high-tech smart locks. For honest, professional locksmith service,
Instant Keys comes to you.
ET here for Encore Research. And this summer, discover the power of research. Clinical studies are helping researchers find better ways to prevent, diagnose, and treat disease. And community members like you make it all possible. Your participation could help drive the next generation of healthcare discoveries. Find out how you can make a difference at EncoreDocs.com. Research moves forward because of volunteers like you. Let's build a healthier Jacksonville together.
It's almost time to kick off the 2026 season at the bank. Whether you want to be at the center of it all as a season ticket member, lock in 3 or more games with a bundle at the bank, or cheer on the Jags at your most anticipated matchup, there's a way for everyone to be a part of the action. Seating is limited, so don't wait. Secure your tickets now by visiting jaguars.com/tickets or call 904-633-2000.
I'm here with Clayton Bromberg of Underwoods. In today's world of retail, how has a store like Underwoods stayed viable against the big national stores?
Frank, that's a question with a direct answer. At Underwoods, we've never aspired to be the biggest. What we've always tried to do is be the best. When you take this approach, there's some things that come to mind immediately, like fine quality merchandise bought by buyers that are experts, high levels of service delivered by a staff that are helpful and know what they're doing. Then there's some things that people don't really think about at all, like the finer a gem, the more rare it is. And these gems are not mass producible because they were made by God millions of years ago. Because of that, there just aren't enough of these for the big multi-store retailers to buy and put into their merchandising schemes. So at Underwoods, we buy these finer, rarer gems and create jewelry pieces that the people in Jacksonville expect out of us.
When you want the best, it's Underwoods. Underwood Jewelers in San Marco, in Avondale, and at the shops of Ponte Vedra.
1010XL, presented by Farrah and Farrah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. When it's game time, Farrah doesn't flinch.
All right, welcome back. We're going to see what's trending, but a couple things before we do. First off, put him on the hit list, man. Who's this J.A. new coach of the Orlando Magic? This loser. RJ, who I love, by the way, but he's got to go back to being a Laker fan and dump this Magic team. Hacker, loser Magic fan. Yeah, you heard me right. They hired this dolt, Sean Sweeney, from San Antonio. This dumbass was asked, what went wrong against the Knicks in the NBA Finals? You know what he said?
What did he say?
If the games were like 46 minutes or whatever, we would have won 4-1.
If the games were 46 minutes?
Yeah. Hey, Sean, they're not 46 minutes, you stupid idiot. You moron, you dumbass. Hey, Sean, why don't you learn to coach for 48 minutes? Loser.
Dang.
Bad luck, he said. Bad luck. 4-1 ain't bad luck. 4-3, you can kind of try to throw that out there, and it still wouldn't fly. He gets a banner right next to Cleveland Cavs coach with the analytic championship. Guys. Losers. And before we see what's trending, I got to tell you my favorite the freakiest state in the union is Florida. We're proud of it.
What?
The freakiest state in the union.
Like freaky?
We're freaky, man.
Okay.
We always do crazy things. And
that type of freaky.
the Sunshine State did it again. They sent this sweet 77-year-old lady her license plate.
Bro, that's going to be in trending, man.
You got it?
Yes.
Well, it's number 5.
That's number 5. Hold on.
Let's go, baby.
Freaky.
Freaky,
yes.
man. By the way, it's brought to you by our friends at Oceanside Cleaners, 3 locations to serve you. They passed the test this week with flying colors. Red wine all over my brand new suit jacket. Thanks, CT. Took it to Oceanside.
CT, not ET, folks.
Yeah, that's right. Took it to Michael P. He looked at it and said, I got this. He says, if it's got fabric, we can clean it. And he proved it again and again. That's what they do at Oceanside Cleaners. If you're not using them, you're messing up. I'm just telling you. By the way, they got free pickup and delivery. So just give them a call. Set them up. I'm in their rotation. I get my text on Sunday. If I need them, I get them on Monday. I put my stuff outside, and they return it a couple days later. They got kiosks outside their Southside, Ponte Vedra, St. Augustine locations. They're there for you. Oceanside Cleaners, we just don't clean, we care. But so the lady asked for a license plate. She gets a new license plate.
They gave her a new license plate.
On the license plate, the first 3 letters, SQZ. Now, if you see SQZ, what do you think immediately? You think squeeze. I mean, that's what squeeze is, right?
Yeah, you abbreviate, you shorten it.
You could go with SQZ. That's fine. You know, that's just fluky. But then if you go SQZ, you cannot go A55.
Can't go A55.
Because you know what 55s look like? They look like S's.
They look like S's.
So now it says squeeze ass.
Freaky.
Freaky. 77-year-old lady's got squeeze ass on her license plate.
Go, girl.
You can't have squeeze ass on your 77-year-old.
Well, you can't because you're 77-year-old. But you know how many 25, 35s, even 45s and 55s might want that?
They might want that. They can go get that if they want. You can get that whenever you want.
They can't get that because the 77-year-old lady in Pompano Beach is the owner of Squeeze Ass.
Squeeze Ass.
Or Squeeze A55.
What you got, E?
Number 4.
Oh, man. I don't get it, man. When the good Lord sends you a blessing, Dan, what are you supposed to do?
Be grateful, man.
You be grateful.
Be grateful.
All right. Well, this 19-year-old teenager.
Maybe even pay it forward.
Maybe even. Yeah, maybe even.
Do as to others as you are done to,
as what is done to you.
Yes.
Well, this 19-year-old teenager, he came upon a blessing. He was going to an ATM machine. But next to the ATM machine, he found a bag. In that bag contained 135 bands. How much is 135 bands?
Ooh, that's
Dan?
$135,000.
$135K.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. He found that?
He found it.
Okay.
And so what did this young 19-year-old man of honor and integrity do?
Well, you should immediately return it.
Well, I'll tell you what he didn't do. He did not keep it.
Okay.
He turned it into the police.
Okay.
And he was rewarded.
He did the right thing.
He did the right thing.
Okay.
And he was rewarded.
He sure was.
$500.
From the $135,000?
$500.
I'm going to say this. If I lost $135,000 and you gave me back my $135,000, you found it for me and you brought it to me,
yeah,
you get at least 5 of those bands.
You know what I'm saying?
Right?
At least 5 of those bands.
At least 5.
You see, like, I ain't gonna lie.
Maybe even 10.
Maybe
if
10. I lost 100. If I left 135 bands anywhere, and you bring it back to me.
By the way, if I have
full,
135 bands, that means I got a lot more bands.
Correct.
So I can probably afford to give you more. But I promise you're going to at least get 5 bands.
Hey, that 135 bands might get returned to you at 100 bands or something. And then we can figure something.
I found half of it.
Hey, this is what I found, bro. I found 100 bands. I'm bringing you 100 bands.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what to tell you.
This is what I got.
Number 3.
Krispy Kreme, Dan. Are you a fan of Krispy Kreme?
Who isn't a fan of Krispy Kreme?
Man, when that hot sign is on.
Oh, sweet.
Well, sweet goodness. Well, Krispy Kreme is running a promotion as they announced discounted dozen donuts.
Okay.
To commemorate.
What are we commemorating?
The birthday, July 17th.
Of Krispy Kreme.
Of Krispy Kreme.
Okay.
So you buy a dozen.
Okay.
You could get another. You buy a dozen for full price. You get another dozen for 89 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, Krispy Kreme.
Why do I want? No, who's getting 2 dozen?
I mean,
that's a lot of donuts.
But if you're getting the second dozen for 89 cents, it's like.
Well, you got to get them, but then all of a sudden you're just going to get fat.
You give them away, Dan.
Well, yeah, but you could still. You're still going to eat 4 of them.
Yeah.
Maybe 6.
Okay, but you got 2 dozen.
Oof. It's a lot of sugar.
Number 2.
Oh, Florida man.
What'd Florida man do?
Florida man strikes again.
Squeeze ass?
He didn't squeeze ass. Fat. I ain't gonna call him a. What you called me earlier? You called me a fatty.
Fatty.
As I was enjoying my breakfast.
You were enjoying your lunch breakfast.
I'm up early, Dan. I'm up every morning, 3:45.
I understand.
I'm up early, so I get hungry soon.
Yes, you do.
So Florida man, he was arrested after refusing to leave Golden Corral.
What? Well, is it all you can eat?
He was there for 9 hours.
That's eating a lot.
Golden Corral said, hey, man, you got to go.
Yeah.
Florida man's rebuttal, he's telling the police, all you can eat has no clock.
All you can eat has no clock, baby. Who won?
I think the Popo won, bro.
The Popo took him?
The Popo took him, man.
He wouldn't leave?
Nah, but he wouldn't budge.
Florida man said, no. He's a fatty, too, is what you're telling me.
You could tell.
So he ate a lot. He went to that chocolate fountain, didn't he?
He went to the chocolate fountain, with the fried chicken station.
He ate the fried chicken
the
station.
ice cream station.
Oh, he
the
sure
pizza
did.
station.
Oh, no.
Spaghetti, meatloaf.
Oh,
he ate it
dear.
all.
He ate it all.
Number 1.
Oh, Dan, we talked about this. We knew this would happen, but we didn't think it was going to happen this soon.
Okay.
The Bison and Paw Paw.
Oh, we got an update.
We got an update, but it comes from an unusual suspect, Dan.
Okay.
We said that the social media department would have a blast with this.
Oh, what NFL team?
Tampa Bay Bucks.
Tampa Bay Bucks?
Yeah,
What'd
man.
they do?
Well, they have a wide receiver. When he scores a touchdown, he does a backflip. Tez Johnson.
Oh, little Tez.
Tez, when he scores, he does a touchdown.
Oh, no.
So the post has been since taken down because they received a lot of backlash.
Oh, no.
But they edited the image to where the Bison hit Paw Paw.
Oh.
But then it turns into Tez Johnson.
Paw Paw turned into Tez doing a flip? Well,
I think
that
that's
might be
creative, man.
I'm okay with it because he's okay. That might be a lesson to the Buffalo Bills, though. They may not want to include
Right.
Paw Paw next year.
But here's the thing, though. They say Paw Paw was telling jokes and stuff.
I know. Paw Paw's
He's
fine.
fine. But the people are like, oh, this is too soon. He was badly injured, this, that, and the third.
I was talking to somebody the other day about the jokes and telling the jokes about Paw Paw and the Bison, and they said, you can't say that. I said, I did on the radio.
No, we talked about it, man.
Yeah.
Paw Paw.
Pawpaw was okay.
Pawpaw was fun. And then I just can't stop watching that video. Pawpaw was moving. Like, he a little looser for his age, but that adrenaline. You see a big old woolly mammoth of a bison coming at you like that?
That thing was big.
Huge.
Man. Do you think that bison couldn't fit through this door?
No way.
No chance.
It'll like break.
Yeah. It's too wide.
Way too wide.
And it's probably taller than that, too. Don't you think it's taller than our doors?
It's up there. That is close. But that's scary, man. It's a dinosaur.
He ain't fitting through.
No.
No chance.
No way. You're not safe in here.
If the bison got in here, we'd be dead.
No, you would be dead, because all I got to do is outrun
me.
you.
Yeah.
So you would be dead, my boy.
But I might leave first.
I'm telling you.
I might be quicker out the door than you.
I'm going out the door, man. You see these chairs? It's going right out that window.
I look for our boss to yell at you and say, keep us on the air.
I keep it on the air.
Close the door.
Like we've done that before.
We can do that.
We've done it before. Hello? Is this thing on?
That's what's trending. Well done, E. We'll take a break. We'll keep it rolling. Scotty Scheffler suddenly can't putt. He had 2 birdie putts at 14 and 15. And missed them both.
Suddenly, this has been an issue.
Well, I know, but today, he was doing good today. He just hit his approach on 16. It doesn't look good. 144 to the hole. He's got about a 30-footer now. That wasn't good. He had a chance there. Yeah, he just gives back. He just, it's frustrating. All right, back with more next.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios.
This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Prevagen. Prevagen, made for your brain. The top 2 ranked players in the world, Scotty Scheffler and Rory McIlroy, got philosophical in their press conferences this week. Both say they're not concerned with legacy. It's funny to say that when you've already secured one. McIlroy says it's not about the next title, it's about the next shot.
You have to enjoy the process. You're obviously trying to win, but it's not a real tangible goal, right? The real goal is I want to do this with my swing, or I want to hit this sort of shot, or I want to feel good when I'm over the ball, or whatever it is. So if all you're thinking about is winning and results, you're playing the wrong game.
Rory tees off next hour. Alex Smalley leads at 5 under. He's got 1 hole to go. Sungjae Im and Dan Brown are 4 under. Scotty Scheffler 2 back at 3 under. He's through 14 holes. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
David is a real Prevagen user, and this is his story.
Nice to meet you. My name is David. I've been a pharmacist for 44 years, and I'm from Flowery Branch, Georgia. When I first started taking Prevagen, I noticed stuff just seemed to come together and fit like a jigsaw puzzle. When I have customers come in, I recommend Prevagen. Number one, because it's safe and effective, does not require a prescription. And I've been taking it quite a while myself, and I know it works. I wouldn't recommend something like Prevagen if I didn't think it was worth it, because it works so good for me. And I love it when the customers come back in and tell me, David, that really works so good. It makes my day.
Prevagen, at stores everywhere without a prescription. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. Testimonialist was compensated for their time.
Prosser here. The FIFA World Cup is entering its biggest matches, and there's no better place to be than Kalshi, America's #1 prediction market platform. On Kalshi, you can trade every match from the opening stage all the way to the final. I'm looking at Argentina. They could win it all. They won't see France until the final game, and right now trading around 18% to win. That means a $100 trade pays out $514 if they win the cup. On Kalshi, you're trading against peers in a live market. That means there's no house, and as the probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. For a limited time, download the Kalshi app and use code 1010XL. You'll get $10 when you trade 10. Kalshi, Kalshi. Trade the beautiful game. 18 and over only. Restrictions and eligibility requirements apply. Event contract trading involves risk and may not be suitable for all investors. Prices, values, and available markets may differ from those mentioned. For more information, see Kalshi.com/regulatory.
Hi, Hi, this is Dale Murray with Murray Automotive Group in Stark and Kingsland. Save yourself from those big city dealers and their fast-talking mumbo-jumbo. No matter what your automotive need is, we've got you covered. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, and nobody beats our prices. I mean nobody. Shazam! Plus our exclusive 15-year, 150,000-mile warranty included on every qualified vehicle. And we'll trade anything from high heels to wagon wheels. Compare our prices online at ShazamAuto.com. Then come see me, Dale Murray. I'll be waiting for you. Shazam!
Mike Dempsey. If you're thinking about a bathroom upgrade, maybe turning that old tub into a safer walk-in shower, check out 5 Star Bath Solutions. I shopped around, talked to several companies, and I chose 5 Star because their customer service was simply incredible. Responsive, honest, upfront about the entire project, and their pricing was even better than expected. When you're ready for a fresh look, better comfort, and a bathroom space you'll love using every day, schedule your free consultation at 5starbathsolutions.com and get the 5-star experience.
Want to stretch that dollar? Taylor Doll here to help save you money with the Money Pages magazine and app. Trying to figure out dinner? Money Pages has deals at your favorite local restaurants. Need auto repairs or an oil change? Money Pages has coupons to help you save. Looking to do some home improvement projects? Money Pages has deals on everything home, from AC repair and plumbing to flooring and painting. Check your mailbox for Money Pages today and download the app for savings on the go.
Rick Ballou for Coy Dental. That's right, Carlson Dental is now Coy Dental. Dr. Lee has been practicing there for 9 years, has purchased the company. The Coy Dental team still has the same great dentists and staff. And remember, if you get nervous visiting a dentist, don't. There's never a problem at Coy Dental, with light sedation for cleaning and deep sedation for all your restorative needs. Coy Dental, located in Bartram Park.
In Jacksonville, we love our sports. You might say we flip out over them. Football, baseball, soccer, hockey, basketball, golf, and there's our outdoor game, fishing, surfing, and just chilling. There's so much to do, it will make your head spin. But keep your cap on because Visit Jacksonville has you covered. Check out visitjacksonville.com/locals or download the Visit Jax app and stay on the ball for all the upcoming sports events in Jax. Go local, go sports. Jacksonville, the flip side of Florida.
I'm with Sullivan from Cycles of Jacksonville. And Sullivan, you love the beach and you love to ride. So tell everybody what Honda's got cooking right now.
Yes, definitely. Here at Cycles of Jacksonville, we have a full line: Hondas, Vespas, Triumphs, everything you can think of just to ride to the beach. It's going to be the best summer ever when you hop on that ride this year.
And so if you head to the showroom first, you're going to see all sorts of examples of what they can enjoy.
Exactly. Come see us at the showroom, Atlantic Boulevard. We're ready to see you there.
You can log on, check out their Facebook page or cyclesofjacksonville.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah and Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Focused, fueled, fearless, Farah. Now, the Monahan's golden moment. Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach, your local family jewelers.
All right. Lots of nuggets from today's program. Be interesting to see how this British Open plays out. We're underway. Alex Smalley was leading, but he fell back. He doubled the last hole to go to 3 under. Scotty just parred 16. They're on 17. He's playing with DeChambeau, who got a birdie. So Bryson DeChambeau up to 3 under par. And I think Tyrrell Hatton also birdied, if I'm not mistaken. So he would be 3 under as well. I was watching Tyrrell Hatton get interviewed the other day, and he's walking up the fairway. And basically, he says his game is awful. He has no chance of winning. And the guy says, I'll see you Sunday in the final round. He goes, I'll be watching from my couch.
Hey.
But he's found a way to turn it on. So, but it's good. Everybody's kind of bunched up. We'll see what happens in the afternoon. I think the weather's kind of basically going to be a lot of the same stuff. So, but a lot of the golfers are out. The last tee time today is 11:21. Last big name to go out is Matt Fitzpatrick. He goes at 10:15 with Rory and Xander. So that's your group at 10:15. Cameron Young goes at 10:04 with Wyndham Clark and Ludwig Aubert.
Dano, I got a nugget.
What you got, my man?
There seems to be a little confusion amongst Jaguar fans.
Okay, talk to me.
When it comes to scheduling. because there's the confusion is the away games this year. I think some of the fans might think that we're playing in Orlando.
Yeah, I know. You're right.
We're not playing in Orlando this year, Jags fans. We have 6 home games here at the bank, and we have 11 away games, 2 being in London, and the rest at the away team stadium.
Right.
All the home games this year
at the bank
will be at the bank.
Limited capacity.
Limited capacity.
Get the mother hot.
Now, 27-28 season.
27 different. 28 back home. New stadium.
Correct. 27 season different. We hitting I-4. We're heading down to O-Town.
Yes,
as
we
the kids
are.
call it. But this season, the Jacksonville Jaguars will be playing at the bank for 6 home games. Comprende?
Gotcha. Thank you for the nugget.
Control.
Guggen Danny texting us, guys, I was out in Yellowstone in May with one of my sons. Those bison are huge, but they're not as tall.
Okay, so
as
they're
people
wide
think.
body.
Yeah, probably 5.5 to 6 feet. I don't know. That guy looked bigger than 6 feet.
That
didn't
did look bigger because Paul didn't look like a short guy.
No. They said a grizzly bear could not kill a male bison, and people get way too close.
I
No
don't think
way.
so.
I'll take the bison.
I'll take the bison over a grizzly
Yeah.
bear.
He'll run him right over, man.
But I'd take a gorilla over a bison.
You would?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I would definitely take a gorilla over the bison.
I don't know. Have to be a pretty big gorilla.
Yeah, it have to be.
They said the bison dude broke his leg in 4 places. He did.
Yeah,
We know that. But he's okay.
femur?
He's okay though.
He's okay.
Yeah.
He was cracking jokes, and then also one of the first questions he asked, which any typical grandparent would, was, "Is my grandson okay?" Yeah, grandson okay. Grandson skedaddled up out of there, Paul. He got up out of there.
On the text line when you talked about the 135 bands. Guy says someone has to say it. I ain't returning anything.
Hey,
you do you, man.
You do you, my boy.
But you deal with the karma.
Correct.
I ain't dealing with the karma. Hey, yeah. No, I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna do that. Our World Cup final is set.
It's set, man.
Argentina and Spain.
What do you got?
I think I'll root for Argentina.
Yeah, I just feels like it's theirs.
But Spain's been really good.
Absolutely. Argentina can't wait till the 78th, 90th, 80th minute to score, and that's what they've been doing. I don't know if that's going to ride with Spain.
Let me ask you something.
Holla at your boy.
You put $1,000 on Spain before the World Cup.
A band.
Okay?
Okay.
They're going to pay $5,500 if you win.
Okay.
I come to you right now and I'll buy you out for $3,000.
Okay.
You doing it?
Yeah.
You are?
Absolutely.
You're not going to let it roll for $5,500?
No, it's not that big.
You don't trust them?
The juice ain't worth the squeeze in
You don't
that
think so?
situation.
Oh,
No,
all
I'll
right.
take 3 bands.
Okay.
3 bands at 5.5. No, give me 3. I'm
All right.
good.
All right.
Now, if it's like 10, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. But 3 to 5, no, I'll take 3.
You'll take the 3?
I'll take the 3.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll make the turn for home right here on The Drill next.
The Drill at the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. Streaming live from the XL Digital Studios. Polished by Harbor Dental Care. Official dental partner of the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp.
Frank Frangie here. Nimnik Buick GMC is proud to be the #1 Buick GMC dealer in Jacksonville. Earned by treating customers with courtesy, respect, and fairness. All part of Nimnik's Treating You Right guarantee. The most Buicks, GMCs, and Jacksonville's only Car Bravo dealer. Nobody but Nimnik. For 3 generations, Nimnik has been the place customers keep coming back to. They treat you right, and they give a bunch back to the community. Visit NimnikBuickGMC.com today to learn more or visit their showroom off Phillips Highway. GMC, we are professional grade.
Hey guys, Prosser here. When you need new windows or doors, you want high-end quality without the middleman markup, and that's exactly why I'm telling you about Cash Building Materials. Same premium materials, same beautiful finishes, but a price that actually makes sense for your home. No subcontractors, no runaround, just their own experienced crews who treat your house like it's theirs. Get a quote today. Thank me tomorrow. For windows and doors, search Cash Building Material. Windows and doors done right.
Hey, it's Joe C. Wingstop just dropped the boneless meal deal for two. 20 boneless wings, choice of 4 flavors, a large fry, and 2 dips. All for only $16.99. Limited time. And while you're crushing that deal, get in the Club Wingstop loyalty program. 10 points for every single dollar you spend. Sign up now at 1010xl.com/Wingstop. I'm locked in. You need to be too. Wingstop, baby. Get the deal and get in the club. Bonus meal deal for 2 and Club Wingstop. Limited time only at Wingstop.
Hi, I'm Sean Monahan from Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach. Since 1977, we've been Jacksonville's local family jeweler with a beautiful selection of fine jewelry and certified diamonds. But we're also Jacksonville's leading buyer of gold, silver, and diamonds from the public. Gold has recently hit an all-time high at over $4,000 per ounce. Pay bills, buy something fun. Now is the time to sell your gold for cash and get top dollar or trade it in for a new piece and get even more at Monahan Jewelers in Atlantic Beach.
Looking for an exciting, fun-filled evening the whole group can enjoy? Discover the thrill of indoor football. It's fast-paced, action-packed, and full of family fun. Get out of the heat and into the arena and enjoy Hawaiian night with the Sharks as they battle the Iowa Barnstormers. Saturday, July 18th. Kickoff at 7 and tickets start at just $15. Grab your flip-flops and favorite Hawaiian shirt and check out the amazing fire dancers at halftime. Bringing the whole crew? Try family packs. Get 4 tickets and $50 in food or merchandise vouchers, all for only $100. Go on the field after the game for the free autograph session sponsored by Flight Adventure Park. Get tickets or find out more at jacksharks.com or call 904-621-0700. 904-621-0700. Sharks football, where memories are made. Go Sharks!
College football fans, I'm Greg McGarity, President and CEO of the TaxSlayer Gator Bowl. Don't miss your last chance to watch college football in Jacksonville before the stadium is renovated. The SEC and ACC face off in Everbank Stadium for this year's TaxSlayer Gator Bowl Wednesday, December 30th at 11:30 a.m. A perfect buy for family stocking stuffers. Act now and get a sizzling summer special of 4 tickets for $100 at TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com. TaxSlayerGatorBowl.com.
1010XL, presented by Farah & Farah, exclusive injury law firm of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Still, present, ready. Farah doesn't flinch.
Welcome back. This is the drill. 1010XL 92.5 FM. Good morning, Jacksonville.
What?
Nothing. What are you talking about?
Did you play us out of here?
No, I was bringing us back in, but this is what I'm about to do now.
Okay.
Now, the 2-minute drill is driven by nobody but Nimnicht. Nimnicht Chevrolet on Cassett Avenue and Nimnicht Buick GMC on Phillips Highway.
Mike Dempsey's here.
Hey!
Always on time.
Nixon 5, baby.
Nixon 5, SP Award winners.
5 ESPYs.
More trophies
clean
in the
sweep.
history of Jalen Brunson than any athlete ever in the world.
And that if anyone stayed up late, the last one was greatest basketball player ever. Which was a nice one to get.
It was a great one.
Jalen Brunson.
He beat Jordan. He beat LeBron.
All those guys.
Yeah.
You know?
Wilt. It was unbelievable.
Wemby came in 917th.
Yeah.
On that one.
Dang.
Yeah, it's
How
a
about
tough
that?
one. Others receiving votes.
What about
as high as Antonio Johnson did.
Damn. Was he graded out well last year?
I would think he graded out fantastically last year. I mean, PFF loved him way before last year.
It was before last year.
Yeah, they've always loved Antonio Johnson. Now, PFF and ESPN stats and info are not the same outfit, but and they're not doing it based on stats or their grades. They're asking people. I'm guessing he got like one 10th place vote, right? Because he was the last guy and others receiving votes in the whole thing. So
we've gotten goosed.
On top 10 guys?
No top 10ers.
Yeah.
Not a single one.
Did they do kickers?
We need kickers,
we need
man.
kickers and punters.
We got to get kickers.
We do well. I don't think they're doing kickers and punters.
They're not doing kickers and punters. How about special teams
I think we're stuck with what we've got, which is a whole lot of bulletin board material.
No, that's true. That's true. What do you got going on today?
I got the original voice.
Oh.
Brian Sexton. The OV. The OGOV.
Brian Sexton.
Yeah, Brian Sexton. I've gotten to work with Bri on the pre- and post-game shows for the Jags for the last few years, and that's been a lot of fun for me, and he's kind enough to share 2 hours with us this morning.
Oh, wonderful. That's a great Thursday.
I think so.
A lot of good stories,
Makes
too.
my job easy because Brian's full of great stories.
Yeah, he's got some good stories.
No doubt.
He knows where the bones are buried.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's funny. We're just talking. I know this is a thing, and it's hard for us to wrap our heads around how many people don't realize they're playing in Jacksonville this year.
I don't understand. Is it because of the press conference?
And
it had to be, right?
Brian's point, and he'll expand on it, I'm sure, is that, we are steeped in it every single day.
Yeah,
and we get every press release email and all this, but I don't know. I feel like the word should have filtered out by now that, yes, there were going to be 2 years in Orlando. There was a little bit of discontent with that, so they arranged it to play 6 games here this year, which is 6 more than originally was planned. You know? So, yes, there will be games in Jacksonville, FLA this year.
So the Jags open the season at Camping World Stadium in September.
No. Stop it. That is why nobody knows. They listen to the media mogul, and they're all confused, E.
Bruh.
Jags Cleveland.
Bruh.
And Mickey.
I agree with E. Bruh. What are we doing?
Well, you have yourself a wonderful show.
Thank you, Hick.
Good to see you. Nixon 5. This is The Drill. E. Jaguars today up next. We're done. Time to swerve.
Swerve, 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 swerve.
The Drill.
From the DivorceMenOnly.com studios. This Open Championship update on 1010XL is teed up by TopDressing.com and LiveForeverGolf.com.
Westwood One Sports presents this special report on the 154th British Open, sponsored by Grainger. With professional-grade products for every industry, Grainger has you covered. Call clickgrainger.com or just stop by. Trouble for the first-round leader at Royal Birkdale, Alex Smalley, sitting at 5 under. He flared his tee shot at 18 out of bounds right, so hitting 3 off the tee. Smalley did find the fairway, then hit his approach 12 feet from the hole, but he missed the bogey putt, so a double for Smalley. At the last, he drops to 3 under. Sung J. M. and Dan Brown went out early and shot 4 under 66. They're back in the lead. Scotty Scheffler was draining putts on the front 9. They are sliding just by on the back 9 so far. Still, the defending champion is playing well. He's 3 under, 1 back, and through 16 holes. Bryson DeChambeau, Thomas Dietrich, Robert McIntyre, Francesco Molinari, Nick Taylor, MJ Duffy, and Ryan Gerard also 3 under. I'm Ted Emmerich, Westwood One Sports.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Doug.
Limu and I created a trick to help you remember that you can customize your car insurance and save with Liberty Mutual. You see, the shirts Limu and I wear are yellow, and yellow is the color of lemons, and lemons grow on trees, and trees provide oxygen, and oxygen helps us breathe, and breathing is how you live, and you can live more life when you save money by customizing your car insurance. I agree, Limu. It's really quite simple. Only pay for what you need at LibertyMutual.com.
Liberty, 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 liberty.